Welcome to the spin. I don't know what to say other than Tanner Powell. This is probably the most excited I've been about one of your shows in forever.
Oh,
Yeah, it'll be a good one. People, the Fraser convo is a big. People like to have it. I think we should talk about something first, though, Spin, if you don't mind. Or do you want to do intros first?
should
Well,
definitely talk about something.
I do want to share some stats real quick
Okay.
before we get into anything. I was like, man, remember when we were going to celebrate like the 172nd show ever?
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Today is the 172nd show ever.
Yeah. Well, we needed to know that beforehand. We could have thrown a party.
I went back. Our very first show together was on March 8th, 2023.
March 8th.
Solid. We should put that out like on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just a repost.
Just
to see how bad
Repost the episode.
Yes. Just to see how bad it was. Yes.
It was
Dude,
bad.
come on. I actually really wanted to like it just see the progression.
Better, John, is we could like stream the show, cut it up a little, or well, we could just skip through it a little bit and just go through like.
Oh, we could just have our
Just
three faces in the
live
corner
watch
and
it.
watch it.
Yeah.
And
Just rewatch
commentate
it
over
back
it. Yeah,
and how
on a
bad it
Sunday,
is.
random Sunday. Dude, I'm down. I'm down.
I'd do that.
That'd be hilarious.
We rebranded to the spin on November 22nd of 2023. And our first spin cast ever was on May 25th, 2024.
Mm-hmm. It's in the
And
final
P.
time.
Mr. Bro. We've had 172 shows, 45 event recap shows, 67 spin cast shows, 10 live streams, 14 special shows, and 3 betting with the boys.
There we go. The long lost archives.
That's right.
Hey, football season's coming up.
I'm not doing it.
I got $83 in my underdog account.
That show was a crap
CrossFit
shoot.
says I got some fat shows. Good grief.
We all do.
I don't
Somebody
think I
was saying that.
much.
Somebody was saying that about me recently. That I look bloated, and it's like, dude, I've been through 8 different phases on this show, and it's only been what 3,
You
4
started
years.
with long hair.
Yeah, you had hair.
I had hair, long hair.
Yeah. Now you don't. What do you want to talk about, John?
Yeah, you'll need to tell me if they do this every year. But I feel like a whole lot of people, myself included, just found out about this long distance thing where it's just like, what's the proper name of it? It's not Steal Your Soul.
It's called
Last
Backyard.
Soul.
It's called Backyard Ultra. Is the
Okay.
official? That's what the format is. The format
Okay.
is a Backyard Ultra.
So basically, every hour, these guys got to run 4.2 miles, correct?
Yeah, 6.7 kilometers. Which
Okay,
is
and that's
I
just
thought it
the
was
loop is
4K.
4.2. No, 4 miles,
6.7K.
Tyler. Like,
just right around 4.2 miles. It's
Yeah.
just under 4.2 miles.
and I'm thinking, you think to yourself, 4.2 miles every hour, 10-minute pace takes 40-ish minutes, right? So like, you only got 20 minutes of rest. You could probably do that for a long time, but like, go out there and try to do that for 10 hours, and that's like your life. You've sold your soul to this, right? It's last man standing. So you just go till nobody can go anymore. And the guy that won is basically Justin Medeiros if he never wore a no bull shoe and never lifted a weight, because he went 96 hours without 94 hours without stopping and looked fresh as a daisy. Like, just
The reels of him have been insane.
he'd make
is
Instagram reels
hilarious.
as he's going, and you don't have to go fast. You just can never stop. And 4 days.
Yeah. So for those of you who aren't aware of this, on Friday at 2 p.m. local time in Germany, this Backyard Ultra called the Last Soul Ultra started, and 169 people were registered. Generally, I think it's like 150, but they let 169 register. Like 10 or so didn't actually show up or start, and then they all ring the bell, and you all run 4.2 miles, and you got to be back in that hour. And they ring the bell again, and you got to go back out on the same loop over and over and over until you give up or you can't finish in an hour. And it was on. So they started Friday at 2 p.m. Germany time, and
Wild time to start.
I'm sitting there on Monday morning, and John Wood puts like a 3-minute video up. He's like, "Hey, I just ran across this. This is the craziest thing ever."
Shout out John Wood.
And I turn it on, and at this point, they're like on hour 80. They've gone over 3 days. There's 3 guys left. And essentially, these guys are running between 45 and 52 minutes generally.
Sometimes 57 minutes. And
Well,
just
that
like,
was, we'll get to that in a second. And they basically, in that rest time of 15 to 8 minutes or 5 minutes, they eat, they drink, they go to the bathroom, and they sleep. Like they literally take 2-minute naps.
There's no way I could calm down.
the sleep part, I think, is the hardest part.
Yeah.
And,
4 days, no sleep, and like you just got to keep on
Hundreds
going.
of almost 400 miles.
And then the what he would do, the guy who won, his name's Mark. What he would do, what's his last name? I want to get it.
Mark Dowdle.
Mark Dowdle. Again, if you look him up on Instagram, I promise you, it's Justin Medeiros if you never lifted a weight.
It's Mark, or it's I like to compare him with Justin Medeiros and Hunter McIntyre.
Yeah, if you blended them.
He's not cocky though. Like,
He
he's
is
just
so
kinda-
cocky.
Yeah,
he's so cocky.
He's more wild than cocky though. It's not like I'm better than everybody. It's more
Yeah,
like
he's kind of crazy.
you
acting.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
I don't think it's cocky. Like David Goggins, I don't think is cocky. I think he's just I'm here to hurt. Like it's my pain, right?
So
Like
did you hear about what actually happened with him?
No.
as far as him pacing the other guy.
No, to get to the competition. He lives in like Minnesota.
Of course.
And something came up and he couldn't get out there. His wife and his best friend are like his crew mates, right? That they go and help him and make sure that they have stuff ready for him in that 10-minute window. They're in Germany and something comes up. And I don't remember exactly what it was, or I didn't catch it. Either way, he thought he was going to miss it. And like his flight got delayed or canceled or something like that. And he found another flight and he flew into like Amsterdam and then rented a private jet and flew an hour away from wherever this place was in Germany, drove there and got there at 1:45. So he flew overnight,
Started at 2.
took another flight, and then had sat in a car for an hour, 15 minutes, was on the start line and went. And then he went for 94 hours.
That's somebody that knows they're going to win.
How many miles in a lap?
4.2.
Yeah.
And then ran an 11:32 mile for 4 miles.
Yeah. I mean, and then he was, yeah.
Well, we're officially going into night number 4.
This is him.
This is uncharted territory. Never been here before, but I'm sure it'll get fun and interesting in the unknown that the forest provides us. I'm sure we'll hear some nature sounds of some wild animals that are looking for a good time. I guess we'll just have to wait to find out. Loop 80 update.
So,
well, we're officially going into.
all right. So he was actually that was on the course. That was one of the loops. He set his own PR at this point, and he's just on his phone. Like he was listening to the live stream throughout the entire time.
Dude's a psycho because that he doesn't even speak German.
There was an English version there, Tyler.
The one you sent us was the German version because
If he just was listening to German,
I was like,
I'm gonna learn German while I'm out here. Like
it
I got
sucked
nothing
because
else to do.
I wanted to know what was going on, and like you could kind of see at that point, at the point Spin had sent it to us, there was only 3 guys left, and then so I would like periodically check back in, and then like at 4:00 in the morning when I got up, I checked it back in, and they were on like their last couple rounds, and Elo
Who
came
got
in.
second?
Yeah, he came in at 54:58, and I was like, I bet he can't make it anymore. Like you had 6 minutes to turn around. Meanwhile, what's his name? Mark at that same round came in at 45 minutes. So he had so much more time. Now, I hadn't considered this, but the game is kind of like how long can you draw it out whenever you want to? Like how long?
And what he did, he paid a lot of the people, there were runners that got upset with how he was doing this. He just would pace Elo. He got behind him and would just run behind him. And then if Elo stopped, he would stop. And he would just run behind him. And then at lap 80 or around there, 77, around there,
It
he
was
just
70.
took off.
Yeah, it was 80.
Here.
He got until the very end of this song to get his.
So this is it right here. So it was lap 86, I think it was, and Mark finished in 57 minutes. He went really slow and finished. He had 3 minutes of turnaround time. And then
put on the jets.
He goes to the tent. He comes back out a minute and a half later, and they both take off sprinting, like both of them. And Mark followed him, and they got like 10 minutes in, and you see, like at this point, like Elo or whatever was mad at him. I don't know what he was doing, and then they had this kind of showdown. And I think Mark's on the right, Elo's on the left. Why are they showing this? Oh, and then they run, and he's like, "What are you doing?" Takes a knee.
And he's just waiting on him.
So I saw somebody talking about this. It's like it's like being hunted the whole time.
Yeah,
So
and it
you
would
get-
make his heart higher. Like, 'cause
Yeah.
you're thinking this, like you're annoyed. So it over time, they're there forever. So over time, Elo is wasting more energy, and for Mark, he's just chilling, playing a game, right?
Yeah.
And Elo's mad, which eventually will lead to
Will
being more
work on you.
tired.
Yeah,
Um,
it's actually it's brilliant. Like you kind of have to
It
play
was some
games
mind
like
It was
that.
mind games because Elo did earlier. He ran like he stopped at, I think it was lap 84. He stopped 10 minutes in about the same spot and was like bent over, looking like checking his knee or whatever. He was like really slow. And of course, Mark's on the live stream listening to it, right? Running ahead. And then everybody's like, oh no, like Elo might be done. Elo starts walking backwards towards the start line. He wasted 10 minutes.
Walking
and then-
backwards.
He walked, like he stopped. He was standing there. He walked a little forward. He stopped. He bent over. And then he started walking backwards. He stopped. He stood there for a bit. And the guy on the bike's like talking to him, like the safety guy. And he wasted 10 minutes in this thing. And everybody's like, he's done. Like, this is going to be over. He's going to walk back to the finish line. He turns around and like starts running 8-minute miles and finishes at 54 minutes. And it was everybody thinks it was a mental game to try to get Mark to think, because he's in there, right? Like he's finished.
Right.
And you're like, oh, he's not going to finish now. I'm done. I can like relax. Like, like you kind of like have an adrenaline dump.
I love.
I mean, if
this
Mark
game.
was on the edge, it would have worked. He just wasn't on the edge.
Yeah. Mark was so easy, but backyard ultras. That's where we're going to go next.
John, how many more rounds do you think that they did than the third place guy?
Well, we started hearing about it with 3 days. Like after 3 days, there were 3 guys left. So I'll say 16 hours.
16 rounds
Yeah.
or 16
Round, was
hours?
it 80? Hour
It
80
was
quit?
so third guy quit at 80, and they.
Oh, so I
finished
was nail on the money.
94.
14, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
keep thinking 96.
The next nearest guy was 68. It was just though, like, it's crazy how fast it falls off. Like,
Yeah.
there's only so many guys who are willing to even go over 50, and
It's
they were just
a little like the CrossFit Games, where like if you get 7th in the world, you're like, I'm the 7th fittest man in the world, but the gap
Yeah.
from you to first is crazy, right? Right? Like this, I feel that way about this.
I want to know how far Mark could have gone. Is what like
Man,
when
he looks so good.
he looked amazing.
100%. It definitely is like it looks great, and then bam, it's done. Like it's
Yeah.
not. There's not like a trickle down effect. Like he's wavering. I guarantee he can just ride close to the sun longer than anybody else in the world can, and then it's over.
Yeah, I did see. I went and checked out Mark Dowdle's YouTube. Actually, he's pretty cool. He's he's done 2 of them now where he goes to I think it's like college football, like a small college football team. And he races them on mile, but he does the beer mile and they just run.
And
Yeah.
they just run.
And he sees how long it takes for him to catch them.
Listen, football players ain't running that mile very fast.
No,
Like
I was just,
he caught him in like the second lap. Like he chugs
That's
the beer. He
amazing.
we're
runs
talking
around,
like
chugs the beer
6
and
minutes
catches
for
him.
the best one.
Yeah. So yeah, he caught
Some
him.
like little corner or
He puts
something.
out some pretty good stuff. Here is the very end. Elo's there in the white. That is not the course. So he started like falling apart and ventured off the course. And I think he was told like you're I don't know what
DQ'd.
you're doing.
Yeah.
And he just kind of stands there and is like, I am gonna sleep.
He's like,
Mark,
this hay looked better than the grass.
Mark zipping up his like pullover or
just,
whatever.
Just lays there
Oh,
and dies.
Jesus.
Man, who brought Alexis Raptors on the course? Come on, guys. Get her out of there.
I bet that
This-
felt so good to just lay there.
I want
I
to
bet-
know how
I
long
wouldn't-
they slept after.
Oh, I bet he sleeps for a while.
Like whatever coma they're in. I want to know like what that sleep looks like after.
I don't even give a shit if they test. Like, you're talking about something mental more than physical.
I mean,
It's both.
is there rules to it?
I
I
don't know.
almost like it better if there's not.
Me too.
It's in Germany, right? There's
Yeah.
probably no rules. They were giving those soldiers
What
meth.
do you mean? What kind of rules?
Drug rules.
Like
Oh.
if to take
Yeah, I don't
like
think they're doing
cocaine to
that.
keep you awake.
I don't think that would be good for you, but
Well, I don't think going 96 hours without sleep's good for you, but
Definitely
94
not good
hours.
for you.
yeah. So that is Backyard Ultra. Maybe we'll do a spin cast on the next Backyard Ultra that's streamed.
We'll do it. It'd be awesome.
Dude, the commentators were like, they had like 3 or 4 commentators and they had like a little
To rotate
A
through.
assembly
yeah.
line.
and they were just like, yeah, they'd sleep like right off the screen. And then they
I was
come back and
wondering
get up.
how they were doing it because it's like I tuned in over the course of 24 hours and I was like, man, these guys are still going.
Yeah.
The
But-
views were pretty nuts for what it
the,
was.
the German one got up to like 90,000 at a time.
Yeah.
The English one was like 12, I think was the highest.
That's
For
still
whatever reason, it started
crazy.
pushing the German one. Like if you searched it, that's what you found.
That's what you,
And then the English one started picking back up.
it was. I mean, like they
Tyler,
were
we
troopers.
should try to bike that long in that amount of time.
4 miles
I
every
think that'd be
hour.
unsafe.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
some point, you just fall asleep. And
Yeah. Well, no,
fall
that's the
over.
point. Like, can we do it? You get 30 minutes of sleep. Like you
You'd finish faster.
I
Right, that's
would
what I'm saying.
love-
Like a bike erg, just that distance.
Oh, a biker.
No, no, like literally as comfortable as we can make it.
I think a
And-
biker
and
would
just-
make it worse. I don't want to make it comfortable. I want to make it uncomfortable. At least I'll be agitated.
I don't.
You
think
know what I
can stay
mean?
up
No,
for
I'm
almost
going
4
30
days in a
minute
row.
nap, 30-minute bike, 30-minute nap, 30-minute bike. And we're just going to try to make it as long as we can make it. That's what we're doing. I'm eating on the
Denver.
bike.
I fell asleep in the truck at Crash because I had been up like 40 hours straight or something. They were up a whole nother 56
Yeah.
hours.
They were
Yeah.
doing 10-minute naps and
No,
stuff.
no, and I did something similar with the CrossFit game. And dude,
I would love CrossFit. Like, you could talk me into doing this tomorrow. I don't think I could run 4
well,
point.
you wouldn't make it. You could talk.
No,
me into
I
doing
wouldn't.
10
But
hours,
something like this, you could talk me into doing it tomorrow.
Well,
Like
Mark-
how geeked I get about watching when they did that.
the
that,
Leadville 100.
Bloodville.
No, not the Leadville, the old games training camp where they hiked across his
Oh,
property.
the farm. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was
I
like
think
that
Ty, the
geeks
guy's
me
name is
out.
Ty, that puts him through all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what Mark said about this is that it's really cool is because like if you go to like do like 100-yard or 100-mile race and you crash out at 80 miles, like the next 20 miles could be really hard to get to. But if you do this and you go 20 rounds, 20 loops, you do the next one, all you have to do is do 21, you've done better. Like you have PRs, like incremental PRs to go after if you do this.
Right.
Versus one big long ass race where
It's mental versus physical. Far more
Right.
mental. Far more mental.
Yeah.
I don't think we get close, Tyler, on a bike erg at home. Same distance.
John, I'm telling you right
I
now.
don't think we get close.
I'm telling you right now, I would do this. Just don't talk to me. I will. It's stupid,
I think after
and I'll do
hour
it.
4, you're gonna be like, talk to me. I need some.
No, I would do it. 4.2 miles on a bike, Eric. How long would that take? 20 minutes.
1,600, 3,200, 6,400. It's about 68. About let's call it 7,000, 7K. So 1,000 meters, 2 minutes. Let's say 2:30. 2 minutes be 14. 2:30 is 21 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes. So what I said after you did all the math. 20 minutes every 4 hours. Cake.
Every hour, 20 minutes every hour for 94
Or yeah,
hours.
every hour for 20
for 4 days.
for 4 days. Yeah, piece of cake, dude. 20 minutes.
I don't think we make it,
I'd smoke John at this.
dude. You know how many mental things I've done? That's one place I'm
You know how not
extremely
sane
good.
I
At.
am?
Yeah, you know how many times you say I can do this, and then we get in there and you're like, I can't do this.
John, I will
Like-
put our C2 biker down here in the basement with me and just I won't even leave this basement.
You bailed on a Tour de France stage that I told you was really hard. That takes 4 hours. You bailed on that.
I did not.
Yeah,
There
you
was
did.
no time to do it.
You were like, I don't want to do it.
I could do this. I could beat John at this.
I'm down to do it versus you.
96 hours.
94 hour
I'm
live.
not gonna make it that long, but
I'll make it 100.
No, you won't. No,
20 minutes, John.
I'll bring my biker to the gym and coach class on it.
Coach class, don't even get up and like.
I'll take care of Abby on it. I gotta put Abby down. Give me a second.
No rep. I see you over here.
Got 20 minutes here.
I mean, you could stop and like, corral Abby for a minute. And
Yeah,
then
no,
get
for
back
sure.
on. Like you do a 55-minute loop.
Yeah, I'd
Wow.
have to do it when Leslie's off work, but I 100% am down to do it versus you, and we can stream the whole thing. Well, Spin can gather commentator
Wait,
people.
I can't do it.
Are you going to do it with us? We need somebody to talk.
You want to do this, Spin? Spin might beat us both.
We need to count for 4 days. I count for 4 days. I don't think we make it to day 2.
This is like a Christmas
I
Christmas
don't think we make it to
week,
day 2.
type deal.
Yeah, dude, I got the most taint
I
tolerance
think this is the biggest
out of
issue.
everybody. You want to talk about like taint tolerance is a big deal.
Yeah.
And
We
my
gotta start
taint is
preparing
built,
right now.
Tyler. My taint is built. What's yours like? Soft.
I'll figure out
Gonna
some
get
padding.
ripped up to shreds.
I'll buy like a really nice, cushy bike seat.
What is this question? Easier to do or harder, or which one I'm better at? What's that question?
I don't even know what those words are.
Yeah, it's French. Get out of
Tyler had the same confidence with the gallon of milk.
I will admit, with the gallon of milk, I was just blowing smoke. I knew I couldn't do that.
We want Von 2, or do we want Tourmalet? Got them both here.
What is going on?
French. It doesn't matter, dude.
Leslie
All
got
right, it's
that
time for
me
it's
my
time for the
birthday one year.
show. Enough of this.
I really want to do this. I want to plan it.
Me too. I want to
I
do
want
this
to plan
part
it.
in particular.
And you can do anything you want to do, but you got to be there for 20 minutes.
I would do it.
Spin, are you down? I 100% am down.
we gotta get some taint tolerance though before we just do this.
We can
It's gotta be.
fundraise and make it worth it to us. You know what I mean? Like I'm down.
We will plan for this, and I will win.
Show title: Idiots on Bikes.
No, we gotta last soul standing for idiots or something.
Last
There was-
idiot standing.
I saw there was actually they were in Nashville, July, but it was a 1 mile loop every 20 minutes. But it had like 300 feet of elevation gain each way,
Oh.
each mile.
I'm out.
They didn't last as long, right?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
but,
that's harder. It's just the time domain's too short.
Some
I
will
would
do
say
more.
Tourmalet CrossFit Von 2's too long. By the time they get to the top, there ain't no racing really.
Chafapalooza.
something like that. All right, to the actual scheduled show. First up, viewer comments. Got some good ones here. First up, At EdAICF, while I understand JY's matrix breakdown, we have to be inside the matrix to fight the outside world. If we give up hope, then everything dies. We have to believe JY is the one.
Well, do you remember the end when the architect of the matrix said you can go this way or you can go that way? You go this way, the whole matrix is going to die. And Neo was like, watch and see. That's what Neo said. Somebody else says that. But I think maybe the whole thing has to die to be great. That's what I think. That's my real thought. But
Jesus wasn't great till he died.
I got no idea what that looks like. None. Zero. Jesus did die and came back better. He came back better, Jesus, because he wasn't human anymore.
Ghost Jesus.
Holy Spirit.
That's what I'm saying.
Same.
It is same.
Yeah. Tammy Ashwegi or Tamia Schwegi or Tamias
Schweg.
Schwegi or Tamia Schwege. Ariel's attitude was amazing. The first day she was interacting with the fans, especially during the lifts. After events, she looked through the crowd for moms to give belts, clips, etc. She had a positive attitude every time she took the floor. I came away loving her even more.
All I read in here is how sexy she is. She's only looking for moms, not one dude got up. What a jerk.
Dillon.
Did Dillon get a belt or a clip?
Yeah.
He got that big mega clip that she put in her hair one reel.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, no, after talking about it, Tammy, I think everybody came to the census and
no one had a problem with it.
Yeah.
We all said it feels right. We just was questioning it.
Yeah. We weren't there, so we couldn't tell that she was doing that. They didn't show it on the live stream. Boss man Oss. If I remember right, didn't Curry Pierce only get third in 2020 because Haley Adams destroyed her hands in Atlanta? Would this still be a conversation if Haley got third instead of Curry?
Well, I mean, boss man, if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump his butt when he jumps. She did tear her hands, and it's 300 pull-ups. That's the workout. Yeah, Curry's hands were great. She said, "Look how good my hands are. They're so good, man. You suck, Haley." Like that's what she said on the field. I heard her. Mm-hmm. You can play the if game all you want. If Tyler was 7 foot, he would almost make the NBA.
Almost.
But here he is, not in the NBA. He could do the WNBA.
Can now.
You would do, Tyler. You want to try to do the WNBA?
No, I'm terrible.
No, we can make a series out of it. Yeah, that's the point. A terrible man can just beat these women.
Well, it'd be really bad.
They're taller.
It'd be really bad if you tried and you failed. That'd be even worse.
No, it wouldn't. No, it would be like, I'm horrible. These women are awesome. It's women empowerment. Here's the thing. They are still taller than us. Which is an issue.
Bodies.
But I know, yeah, you could move them around, but some big old girl, I think would push you around a little bit.
Nah.
They're just big. But
I played defensive end in college, dude. I'm used to people three times my size.
Most of them, it's like 6 foot to 6'3". Like, we could handle that. You know what I mean? It would be hilarious, is all I'm saying.
Hold up. You played defensive end in college?
Small college.
It's an NAIA, and we won the championship.
NAAA, Pikeville type.
No. We were very good. Despite
you being at defensive end.
Yeah. I didn't say
he was Ryan Gosling. He was Ryan Gosling for that team.
Hey, social. Becca Voigt was an original Valley girl. She was an icon to those of us, women, who watched the CrossFit Games when it was $50 for the whole weekend. She was third in 2011, by the way. Kalipa, Bridges, Panchik, and Spieler on there tells me that your voters are of my cohort. That explains the Becca Voigt votes.
Sure. Yeah. I think I said she was third in 2011 on the show. I think every person you named were men and not women. And the men were the gap in fitness on the men's side was much more than the women's side in the later years. Does that make sense?
You just hate Becca Voigt.
I don't hate Becca. We're not going to get into this. Becca's in the Hall of Fame. She deserves it. She was voted on her peers. Good for her. She had an amazing career and it's still going.
That's right. And she's
She's
on
an
the team.
inspiration to many, and I'm not being any type of way.
There you go. Big Tuna. Will we ever see rollerblading at the CrossFit Games?
God willing.
Oh,
That would be
man.
amazing.
Yeah, I bet
Which
some
one would
of
be
them.
worse?
Teams
A roller-
need to do the roller derby.
Oh, roller derby. I like that spin.
I like that. I
What's
like rollerblading, but
what's the
not-
roller
not
derby
much of a
movie?
fitness feast.
They're all stowaways. These two girls stowaway. It's a girl who's a guy now. Elliot Page.
Elliot Page.
I don't even remember his girl name now. It sucks.
Ellen.
Is it Ellen?
Yes.
Okay, she was
She
Ellen.
didn't go very far.
But everybody be watching that roller derby movie or Monster Ball. It's kind of.
Why wouldn't it be fitness? Just go take to the streets with some rollerblades and
It's just most
8-mile
of them couldn't do
8-mile
it.
rollerblade.
Yeah, no,
race.
it would just look really. It wouldn't put us in a good light, which I'm all for. What do you
just
think
gotta
would be?
give them a month and they can do it.
What do you think would be worse? A 3-point competition? Like you get 15 threes in just 30 seconds, one who make, and then that's your score, however many you make, or 400-meter rollerblade for time.
I think people would it'd be more like terrible looking in the rollerblade, but like in actuality,
We'd
if you
see some
analyze
rough
like the
stuff.
percentages, people would be terrible
We
at
would see
basketball.
some rough stuff. I think we get
Yeah.
a lot of ties at 0 and 1.
I mean, you'd have minutes where no balls are going in.
Yeah, whip it. Thank you, Jason.
I don't see why not.
I mean, yeah, if you did like a long distance rollerblade, maybe.
I don't think you want that either. I don't.
I mean, there's speed skating.
What we did a last soul standing with rollerblades.
I would
I'm out.
400 meters. Just
Ain't gonna work.
same track.
4.2 miles. Last one standing. I get there now.
We
By the
would
way,
definitely-
Mike Egan did that.
Yeah,
He competed in
really
that.
good story. There's a really good Instagram clip of him pulling his wheelchair when it rained on them, and then he got muddy. And
That was the previous one. That was the second.
Oh,
one.
okay.
He did
But-
that last. He did.
Is
he
he
did
the
a
one
back
who
handle.
he just came across like right at like 3, 2, 1, and then they had to start
and then
another
he turned
round?
around and he turned
That
around
was
and
such a cool video.
Dude, there's a lot of good stuff from it. Like, it's one of them things where, no, you're probably not sitting there and watching it for 24 hours, but it's just got a lot of feel good stories that you could be inspired by.
Yeah.
Even,
See, it's the Iditarod kind of thing.
a little bit. I find cycling to be like that in a way, shorter, but I guess 21 days versus, I find it to be similar in that fact. But yes, Iditarod's a good one too.
And the last one, Matt Day. John, you don't talk about Matt McLeod enough. A one-hit wonder.
That's why.
Well, here's his one hit, Matt. So, yeah,
Congratulations, Mr. McLeod. I wonder what he's doing these days.
his CrossFit profile is pretty hilarious. It's literally like 2 years and then nothing.
Gone for good.
Yeah.
Before we get to the analysis of whether Mat Fraser could win the CrossFit Games in 2026, the invites are coming out for the Rogue Invitational. The queue starts tomorrow, and so far we have Elisa Fuliano,
Nice.
Moritz Fiebig, Paige Rogers, Henrik Kapelainen, Haley Adams, and Tudor Magda. Elisa's like 24th in the rankings. Moritz is 21st. When you go from Paige to Haley, you skip Gracie Walton. When you go from Henrik to Tudor, you skip BKG, the ghost of BKG.
You think they're just going down the line?
They always go down the line. I think if they last year they had 18 invites and then 2 came from the qualifier, the queue. And then I think Dallin backed out because he decided to get Rabdo, and Saxon got in for that 3rd slot from the queue. My guess is that the queue will have 3. I think they'll have 17 invites plus 3 from the queue this year.
Well, that's like the least there's been, right?
No, 2 was last year.
Oh,
It was 5 every year, and then they're like, no, we're just going to invite 2 this year. And everybody's like, well, what? So I think the only woman from here on out will be Tia that's out.
Oh,
I like these newspaper clippings.
these are really good.
If Tia accepts, then it would be 18 plus 2 unless somebody else withdraws. But you look through the roster, like everybody's probably going to accept. Same with the men. Like,
Yeah.
I think we'll see more withdrawals. Not many, but I think we will see more.
you think they'll accept and then change their mind, or they're just going to say no?
I think they'll just say no.
I don't think that will be the case. I think you'd see more invites then.
I mean,
think everybody just
I
goes
think
and
we're
does
going
rogue.
to. I think
everybody just does rogue.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just
why
think we'll see
wouldn't
one.
you?
I think we'll see 1 or 2.
Especially like when you don't even have to do all the events.
That's true. You get guaranteed. You get all your travel covered. You get guaranteed $5,000 payout, and you can just.
You're
Yeah,
like,
rogue.
nah, can't do this one.
That's right. Sam Quant is not going, even though he was ahead of Moritz.
Man, he's still ranked, huh?
Well, I think Moritz and Elisa got it because of their top 10 finishes at the games,
Ah,
and so
Those get they're auto invites.
Yeah, I struggle with the rogue point system, and then you just like disregard it. Like, yeah, it's just kind of like
this is guidelines.
we're going to use
after
it
this
until we
one.
don't want to, and then
I hear you,
Make it.
Spin. I hear you. I like that the top 10 get auto invites, but I do hear you.
but say that.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Just say it. Like I don't understand why every year it's like, well, Bill and Katie can do whatever they want. It's their competition.
yeah.
Especially if you're on the bubble, right? Like if you're on the bubble and you're like, do I have to get ready for this qualifier? Do I not? Am I
Right.
going to get an invite? Like I'm 19th. Maybe I'll get one. And then you see Elisa gets the invite or Moritz. You're like, what the hell? Okay, well, I guess I'm doing the qualifier now. And you just like set it like, hey, everybody in the top 10, and we're going to use our rogue rankings or some type of like, we're going to do 2 special invites, whoever we want, use, 15 from the rogue rankings and then whatever from the queue. I just wish there was more structure to it. But the queue starts, the workouts come out tomorrow. The queue workouts, you can start doing them on Friday. Looks like there's 3 workouts based on the leaderboard.
That's nothing.
Well,
It's
and there's
easy.
only 3 slots. Like it's tough.
Better be able to not have a mistake. With the thing was that few of spots, if you see one workout that's not your wheelhouse,
You're like, I'm out.
you're like, why do it?
I think the best route, and I mean, like Rogue's great, so it's hard to say that it's wrong because Rogue's always great. They always do stuff good. Their competitions are always ran good. Like when they make last minute adjustments on like something that happened, like a decision, it's always good. The worst thing about Rogue is middle judge 2021. Never forget.
22.
22. Forgot. The but like they're it's the second best competition in the whole entire CrossFit year, and easily, I think. So
I just miss the outdoor field.
I think the
Same.
best system is the top 10 get an auto invite, and then there are 5 people from the queue every year, and then the 5 remaining slots after the auto invite, maybe it turns into 6 or 7 if people don't accept. You do your system, and then it's like just the next person that's in that role. That way, people like BKG who haven't been at the games in 3 years or individual or aren't doing anything in the games, like they do get an invite, but it's if they're in the top person after all that, right? So, and then it's almost a legacy pick, and I'm okay with it if every year there are 5 spots for the queue and the top 10 get taken. You know what I mean?
The hard thing I have with the rogue rankings is it's so heavily weighted towards rogue.
Yeah.
So
That's why
once you're-
Danny Spiegel got an
once you're
invite every
in,
year, right?
Yeah, like once you're in and you're gonna do well because
You can
it's
stay in.
you're gonna stay in. Like as long I think Danny might get closer and closer to that, but like if she keeps doing well in Rogue, like and WFP.
Well, I mean, she's gotten an invite 3 years when she shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like it's been 3 years every year where she shouldn't get an invite just based on what she's done that year in fitness, and she does because she does good at Rogue, and that's it.
Mhm.
But there's less of it. We still get that. There's just 5 spots that could even happen for, and really, in all actuality, it'll probably end up being 2 or 3 spots that you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, and I can accept that and be fine with it if it's just 2 or 3 spots because the other 5 are at the queue.
This is a underrated comment. Meredith, Jessica Andrazik would be a hella good jammer.
I don't know what a jammer is, but yes.
That's on the roller derby.
Roller derby.
Okay. Roller derby knowledge. Good.
Yeah.
She would be a good jammer.
I am not knowledgeable in that sport. So
John, your rogue system's too complicated. The
It's pretty
best
simple.
system. No, the best system is Bill and Katie do what they want, and then we don't have to talk about it.
we're talking about it, and that's what they're doing.
I would just rather be surprised.
And we
with
don't know what we're
the
even talking about.
inevitability
Just
of the top
surprised
20
completely.
athletes. Yeah, and then three qualifier people, and then we're good. Like,
Yeah, just don't publish it. Just like
just put it
You
out.
picked
Yeah,
Elisa this year.
because they're like announcing, and those graphics are great. Like those graphics are really cool. They're announcement graphics, but it's like we know who's gonna go probably. So it's like, wow, Paige is going to Rogue, and it's like we knew.
Yeah, the next
Right.
one, where,
Yeah.
as it gets closer and closer. Now, I will say on the women's side, if Tia says yes, like if they all say yes, we could have Tia, Laura, Amy.
I don't think Amy does good at Rogue. I don't like good enough to her to be in the mix. I hear you, but we'll see.
I'd like to see all. Like, wouldn't it be fun to see all 3 of them? Then
Yeah, but I
add in
kind
Emma,
of want to see them
Lucy,
all
Alex.
at max capacity. I feel like yeah, it'd be cool, but we basically go, hey, worst version of Tia versus Laura. We've seen that. Unless Tia wins, it's like we're setting up Laura to do, you know what I mean, just to run roughshod over everybody.
What kind of phone is that?
And
We need a new case.
like I want Tia to be great if she's coming.
Maybe she is. Maybe she is.
I wish I could tell you who texted me. Said, "Are you busy?" You got a second?
Bruce.
It was
You-
Bruce.
Jason texted you again, Ansley?
So that's the road. We'll find.
Will
we'll find-
texted.
Will texted me.
we'll see the workouts tomorrow, and then we'll find out who may get in, who does the best on Monday, and then we'll see a bunch of penalties. So, what you've all been waiting for, though, is Mat Fraser coming in 2026. If you somehow saw
he's
my
back.
if you somehow saw my threads, like it gets kind of like interlaced in the in Instagram, I made a joke about Mat Fraser coming back next year to win his 6th, out of respect of Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
Um,
that's great.
and not getting sued for those of you who don't know ball, Jaden Daniels was suing LSU for using his number 5, and so you just go look
And
at
basically,
anything with a 5 was changing it. So it was not a $5 foot long; it was a $4 foot long.
I saw a meme where they were like, the guys at the Commanders camp, they don't give high fives, they give high fours out of respect to Jaden Daniels. Yeah, to caveat that, this is Mat Fraser at the peak of his abilities. 2019, 2020 Mat Fraser. It's not Mat Fraser right now. Mat Fraser right now, I don't think would beat Benjamin Reyes.
No way. He
Yes,
would
he'd
beat
beat
Benjamin
Mr.
Reyes.
No, he's 180 pounds, guys.
He means he moves weight better.
No.
He still beats Benjamin Reyes.
If you give him like a month to train, then I think he could be top 10. But like just rolling out of bed, hey, you're doing the games. I don't think he beats Benjamin Reyes. But let's talk about what Mat Fraser would do when he's competing.
All right, so this is peak Mat Fraser competing in 2026. You've compared them to James, Dallin, and Jay.
The top three.
Using real data.
Now, I used his placement for all of them, but I didn't do the scores for every single person. Just what do the top three look like and what does Matt look like, event by event by event by event, as if they were doing the games.
And you use
open
science
scored
too, right?
So all science.
I used science.
Yeah, 93% science, 5% brain, and then 2% just balls. Just what do I feel in there?
Balls.
I get it. All right, so we're going to go event by event. We're going to kind of go quickly because we had to do 20 of them for the 20th anniversary. Tyler's going to predict where John put Mr. Fraser, and we'll see where he is, and we'll follow Fraser's journey through the 2026 CrossFit Games. It's going to be great. Here we go. The 2007 Hopper, Crouch got first, Sprague got fifth, Dallin got 17th. Where does Mr. Fraser finish? Tyler?
This is your time, Tyler.
Do I say a number like second, third, fourth, or
No, number of points that he gets out of 100.
Yes, first, second, third, Tyler.
I'm going to say he gets second.
Second. Is that right, Tyler, John?
No, it is not. He gets first. And then
First
my
place.
data for this, Friendly Fran would be fast pull-ups under duress. And at Atlanta is endurance pull-ups under duress. I think the 2007 Hopper is kind of a mix in between. There is a row in there. So let's take his 1K row versus everybody else. What do you think he got in the 1K row back in 2020? 1K, not the marathon row, Tyler. What do you think he got?
On the 1K?
Yeah, with those gargantuans. Remember, he's 5'6",
Like
and you remember how
315.
we do Colton and Austin, even Jay to an extent.
317.
255. He was eighth out of everybody at 5'6". Him and Vellner finished within the same second.
1K he rode in 255?
Yes.
Yeah, so sub 130.
Yes. You forget how freaking good Matt Fraser was.
Holy
at
cow.
5'6".
I thought you were wrong.
He was eighth.
When you said it, I was like, no.
Yeah, out of everybody. He was eighth out of everybody. And so Vellner was like 254.2.
He could easily row a 340.
Matt was 254.9. Like they were in the same second. Fikowski was in the same second. He was eighth out of Roman was ahead of everybody. He was 248. Khan was 252. And then it was like 254, 254, 255, 255, 256, 256. Like it was to the 10th of a second. And Fraser was in there. If we take 2020 Justin, he was like 305. If we take Crouch is in this too in 2020. Now, they're not the peak of Crouch and the peak of Justin. Maybe 2020 is nearing the peak of Justin. But, so you can't really take those 1v1. I'm not. I'm just saying where he finishes amongst the crowd. Where would they finish amongst the crowd right now? That's how I'm taking that. Fraser's better than them both. And then he's the best at chest to bar pull-ups in every single workout he's ever freaking done. And who's going to do shoulder to overhead faster, Matt Fraser or Jay Crouch? Matt Fraser. Easy first.
First of all, thanks, Kevin. Missed this one earlier. Thank you for the jewels. That'll help me with my screenshots in my server that I'll need to screenshot the rule book.
Yeah, next event.
Yep, here we go. So Fraser now has 100 points. Jay, who had 100, now he only has 96. So John
now we're taking
John
this
did the math and said, "Hey, you get less points now."
Because if Fraser's in this, Jay gets
Drops
second.
everybody. Yeah.
That's right.
Correct.
That's right. All right, here we go. Next up, the Ranch 7200. Where does Mr. Fraser fit in? Tyler?
First.
Just do it, Spin. I'm not going to say it. He gets third.
Third.
He doesn't get first because, listen, Ricky and Jeff weren't alive then.
I forgot about that.
Now, they were alive then, and Jeff was like fifth out of fifth on the ranch run, but he wasn't the Jeff that we know now. Okay? And if you look at the splits of how they run long distance, Matt is not at the level as Ricky and Jeff. He's not. But I do think he's in the group that is behind that group. If you put them on a trail, and that's good for Matt. Matt runs better on a trail than he did in flat runs. Jeff always runs worse on a trail than he runs flat runs. Ricky's just great. So Ricky and Jeff are ahead. I think James even beat. Did James get second? I think James got second.
There. It's right there.
Yeah. So James actually beat Jeff. Jeff's just bad on a trail. I think Fraser gets third here because Fraser was always better at a trail than he was in a run. I have stats to back it up, but I mean, it's a lot. Like he beat Fikowski in his 5K was faster than Fikowski's 5K.
Was ridiculous.
In 2023, the ranch, he was first place, beat everybody. In Nasty Nancy, which is running under fatigue, great running workout. He was first easily. Ricky would have been first if he would have been there. We saw this on Instagram. Justin was second, just to put what a good runner Justin was in 2020 because he was a good runner. He beats guys like Fikowski when they're good at running. Fikowski, when he's good at running, is faster than Jay. 2023 5K, Fikowski beat Jay Crouch. I'll put 2023 Jay's running versus Fikowski's running, good versus good. And he was 23 seconds faster. So Matt beats Fikowski routinely in runs. Therefore, Matt's third. Jay was third. That's where I'm going off of that.
All right. Fraser is in first place. He'll be wearing the leadership jersey back to Morgan Hill for the CrossFit Total. Back squat. Tyler, where does Mr. Fraser finish here on the back squat?
He wasn't. I mean, he's going to finish ahead of everybody here, but he wasn't an amazing back squatter. I give him I'm going to give him 8th, actually. I'm going to give Pepper.
So you're really, really, really wrong in everything that you said. So Matt's best thing is his back squat at a static lifting. Not Olympic lifting.
I was here to say it's not his best thing ever.
Static lifting, he's a better back squatter than he is anything else.
Okay.
That static means we're not moving. So
but he's not the best back squatter ever.
No, he's not better than everybody, but he was a very good back squatter. But back squat, bench press, deadlift, strict press, these are static lifts, right? He did 492. I rounded it down to 490. It's pretty easy. He gets 12. We can use this as a 1-for-1, I think.
Yeah, dude, 8th was a pretty good guess on my part. I'll be honest.
Your rationale to get there was not great.
Fraser,
I agree though, Tyler. I agree.
Dallin is way back there. Good news is there's still 17 events left. We're heading over to the strict press.
Down had a slow start.
Take what I said. Okay, take what I said here.
8th.
Tyler, I literally said back squat's his best thing of the static lifts.
Yeah, it does. It means nothing because these guys aren't the best. Like nobody's a great presser. I mean, there's a couple guys who do a great presser.
Down press 240.
Yeah. What Jay?
225.
225. That's
yes.
Actually really good. Fraser, I bet's pressing 225.
What do you do in the total?
210.
Bro, what's wrong with you, Fraser?
Dude, so the strict
there
press,
ain't no chance he's getting 24th.
Yes, he is. Listen,
in what world? Okay, 2020.
This is the fittest Mat Fraser ever was world. Like that, the strict press. I don't know why, but it is true. The strict press we have developed more than maybe any other lift,
and it's weird.
Everybody is so much stronger in strict press than they were in 2020. 2021, 5 years. And
I remember in 2020, I was like, cool, I'm hanging. Like I was like, awesome.
Strict press. 200 is a good strict press.
Yeah.
I know, Tyler. I have a 235 strict press, and I thought I'm stronger than everybody.
Don't have to do anything.
I'm freaking 8th place in strict press. I'm not like it's how I can't say I'm even strong. When freaking fit people are stronger than me. The strict press is uniquely, I don't know why, but everybody's gotten so much better at strict press. And Matt hasn't. Because he's
stuck in 2020.
And he's in 24th.
Now Crouch actually takes back the leader jersey. Takes it. Dallin finally makes some move up, but he's still hanging out there way down the pack. Deadlift.
There might have been some WFP weights involved with this strict press event.
Well, I think if they did strict
They
press
were
WFP, we'd strict press in 275.
305.
Yeah.
What are we doing with the deadlift, Tyler?
12th.
Tyler.
That's not bad.
Matt,
It's 5 places off.
listen, Matt was a notoriously bad deadlifter.
That's what I'm saying. 12.
If you are a good Olympic lifter, and I'm talking like you'd rather Olympic lift than a static lift. There are people who are just kind of good at all of it, right? But if you're a good Olympic lifter and you come from that background, there's a high probability that you're bad at deadlift. Every Olympic lifter, not every, but a lot of Olympic lifting background people do not pull a lot from the floor. And I'm not quite sure why. I probably should know why, but I'm not quite sure why. But if you take a guy like Ilya, he's not a great max deadlifter. I'm not a good max deadlifter. A guy like Mat Fraser, who's went to Olympic trials, is not a good max deadlifter. It's Colton is not a good max deadlifter. It's just, I don't know why, but if you're great at Olympic lifting, you tend not to be a good deadlifter. And it fits with Matt as well.
17th place. He's now still behind Mr. Crouch, even though he got one spot on him.
Is your dad talking about Klokov?
Yeah.
Who refers to Klokov by his first name?
They're on a first name basis.
Oh,
I don't know if you've seen,
huh?
listen, I don't know if you've seen my dad lately, but he's getting he's Klokov body level. Like he's been shedding some weight. Go look at his stories. Like he's not Klokov, but I mean they got the same kind of body type. You could 20
I forgot to bring
pounds
it up.
down and about 5% more of muscle, and they would, it's a similar body type, right?
What's his snatch from those knees?
He probably snatches the same amount from his knees that he does from the floor on a regular snatch. That's what I'm saying.
Didn't like Klokov do like 250 or something crazy?
Something
I mean,
silly.
Klokov's strict press 365. I think his craziest thing is he power clean and then strict press 365.
He's insane. I
still
forgot to
remember
bring
he tried
this
to make
up,
it into
but
CrossFit. I wish he would have made it. Like that would have been amazing.
that was we can talk about it later. But I went to the CrossFit Medical Society Health Summit this past weekend.
Is that where you got your shirt?
But yes, there was a dude there who knows shit. You look just like your dad, but like leaner. Like your dad wasn't as strong as he is, but this dude, you could tell he's still really strong. But I was like, you look just like John's dad. It was really weird.
Did you go up and tell him that?
No,
Okay.
you look like John's dad.
Should have. All right, moving
Should have taken a
on.
picture with him.
I should have.
We're moving on to the bike grass track race. It's great.
Okay.
name.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell my explanation after.
Tyler, what do you think, Mr. Fraser?
10th.
All right, wrong again, Tyler. He gets third.
Who's
So-
gonna know that?
I do. And I'll tell you why.
I mean, besides
He
you,
was
obviously.
he was great on the bike track at
Every single
2017.
bike workout they've done, he's top 5. So every single one. And now in this particular race, you basically just had to have good enough legs to be with the top group. And then it was 1 lap, max watts. What do you got? And then you had to be really smart at the finish of when to kick, right? Now, I'm not going to give him the win because you go back to the crit. Mundweiler was just superior biking abilities. Koski right there behind him, probably some other European behind them, and then Fraser comes in. Okay, Fraser's the best of all of the Americans, basically every single time he's on the bike. He was second easily in cyclocross, which this grass track would feel like, right? And it was Ricky killed everybody. Fraser second easily. In the crit, he was 4th. The bike repeater with Jeff, who won the ride, which is also on grass in 2023 or 22. He beat Jeff in that. And then 2024, BKG beat Moritz Fiebig. Moritz Fiebig won this race. In 2024 on the ride, BKG beat him. Matt has beaten BKG in the crit whenever they went against each other in the biking. So Jay got 3rd, Dallin got 2nd, Moritz got 1st, James got 4th. I just kind of put him in the middle of it, and I think he gets beat by the European. Dallin's probably got more watts than him, and then I'll put him third.
Okay.
That's my
I believe
rationale
you.
for that. And if James says he has just as much watts as Dallin does, James, you were in second, and then you weren't in second. So you weren't smart enough at the finish, and that's why you're fourth.
What are we, 6 events in now?
We are.
Correct.
I'm
And
just gonna
Jay
make
Crouch
it
is still in
doesn't
first place.
it doesn't matter. Fraser's gonna be at the top by hell or high water. John's gonna fudge the numbers or justify this whichever way he can to
You
get
tell
Fraser over
me
the
any
top.
way I'm wrong, because I'm not.
You're seeing how I'm guessing these numbers. I couldn't argue that if you paid me $1 million right
I'm
now.
telling you right now, nobody would have a rational argument that made a lot of sense that would be better than my argument for.
Other than all the guys are better by now.
I'm taking times and what they did in 2020. I guess if every single person improved every single, like so much, but BKG wasn't better back then. And BKG beat them in 2024. You're saying in 2 years,
23.
we couldn't beat a beat up BKG and Matt beat a better BKG in 2021? Like everything is not like biking ability on grass, which we haven't done in 2 years. And then there was a gap year again, and then we used to do it a lot. I don't think the improvement is there.
Okay. How about swimming?
All right, and swimming, we can actually use times. Just like 50 meters, like how fast you swim 50 meters in a pool and then do it a whole bunch of times. But
In burpees.
Go ahead.
Fraser's pretty good at burpees too.
yeah.
5th.
Bam, Tyler.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Finally honed. I mean, I'm on now. You can. I'm getting them all.
Pepper's in there twice.
So
Now,
for
do you want my justification? It's obviously because of some swim event that he's done.
that's a justification. So I do think swimming has improved a decent amount in the field. But this one is a tough one because we swam every single year except 2025, right? So I do think the swimming has improved a lot. I'm solely going off of Colton and Ricky. Neither one of them have been very good in swimming events. Every single swimming event there's ever been, Matt has destroyed Ricky, even in the run, swim, run. And Matt ran too fast in the run, swim, run, almost killed himself because he ran way too fast in the first one. And then he still was better than Ricky. So Colton and Ricky both got 10th and 11th respectively. They're both really, really good at burpees. It's the best swim event they've ever done. So anybody who I think is improved in swimming or has shown us anything in swimming, anybody who's shown us anything in swimming, I put ahead of Matt here. Like for instance, like Dallin, I put ahead of them. And then James, I almost put him ahead of him, but I think Fraser just makes too much time on the burpees. The burpees mattered. The burpees mattered in that workout.
Yeah. All right. We're going on to Saturday I guess Friday now.
So right now, we got Dallin in first, or Matt in first, Dallin in second, James in third, right there, and then Jay a little bit behind. Do you have any problem with what I have right now after day one? Tyler?
No.
Okay.
No.
Next time. Next thing.
All right. Climbing snail.
Ninth.
Wow.
2 for 2. Wow.
That's
This is,
crazy.
Making it.
That's awesome.
Told you I was
Tyler.
on.
What's your justification? You
He's short.
actually use some.
He's short. He's gonna have a harder. I mean, seriously, he's short. He's gonna have a harder time with the rope and with the snail.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Matt's not Colton. He's not going to struggle as much as Colton does in these events.
No,
but it's still true. And the top 4 in this event were all over 6 foot. All of them. They were all the big guys. The top 4.
mass moves mass on the snail.
Vellner was second in 2016, and Matt was 5th in 2016. Every guy who beat Matt was much bigger than him, except Cole Sager. Guy Malheiros, I think, plays the Cole Sager role here, where he's just extremely good at climbing ropes in a short time domain where the fitness doesn't really take over. And Guy is the one guy that beat him that was not over 6 foot. So, yeah.
Look at that. Fraser.
Top 4 over 6 foot, except for Guy is
Third
what I'm saying.
place. Not good. Third place.
Yeah. Drops all the way down. So I'm not fudging the numbers at all. I also think will have a hard time with the snail. The big guys just move the snail faster.
Yeah.
3D throw. I want to know how you got to this number.
I'll tell you what's
this is his solve number. What? How can I make him get first?
This is okay.
He's only won the first event so far. He's only
no,
won one.
he's not. He can't. He can't win this one. 12th. Okay.
18th. This is where we get hurt because it's impossible to call this. First off, there is no data at all to suggest anything. There's a very strong correlate to how big you are and how good you did in the event.
Yeah.
I don't think he would be as bad as somebody like Colton, but I don't think you can just say he's going to be great.
I think it also showed that like a Guy, like the power explosiveness did play a role. I think he could, I think there's probably some high correlation on your like Olympic lifting to this as well.
Sure. If you know how to do it, which Fraser is athletic.
Sure. And listen, like Justin is weaker, Justin Medeiros, but he's bigger. And what I did was I just gave him Justin's spot. Justin was 18th in this. I'm like, Justin's bigger, but he's not as explosive. Like this feels like
I'd have actually rated him higher, probably.
Well, this is good because
I'd have met you in the middle. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't care if he got first. I wanted this to be as realistic as possible.
I know you didn't.
He's gonna do poor at this event.
Yeah. Fraser still down in third. Dallin taking the lead. All right, next up, the run, hang, squat, clean.
Boy. Yeah, he's getting first.
Yeah.
Listen, Tyler, you were horrible in the beginning, but I'm telling the day 2 is your day.
I woke up.
Good grief. You're 3 for 4 on day 2 on just on hits. Hard not to say he's not gonna get first in this. So I took his meters per second in first cut, and then Jay's meters per second in this round. Different events. But I thought Matt's shorter event, but it should be more fatigued.
Similar
right?
pacing, yeah.
You got 7 snatches and 3 legless rope climbs at a tall rig. Like he should be more fatigued. It's not leg fatigue, but it's 400 versus 600. It's the best thing that I had. So just running pace meters, and Matt is faster in the first one. Makes sense. It's 400 versus 600. Right, or 660, 400 versus 660. So that makes sense. Matt is much faster in the second one, immediate slowdown. Matt is faster in the third one, but Jay's catching up. It's 3.8 to 3.7. Matt's 3.8 meters per second. Jay is 3.7 meters per second. And then in the last round, Jay is faster, but he's in a race, and Matt was ahead of everybody by a lot. So he's chilling. Jay's still faster, but I did the total meters per second to just say this person's the better runner, even though I think in the last round, Matt could be faster if he wanted to, right? Because he was ahead by a lot in first cut and chilled. Jay is in a race trying to kill people. Mm-hmm. So Matt ran 16.3 meters per second. If you take all those combined, and it's not, you just have to roll with me here. And then Jay was 15.6 meters per second. So Matt's almost a full meter per second in totality faster. So if you're going to tell me Jay's just going to do the hang cleans faster than Matt,
no chance.
That's your argument. But Colton made up ground on the hang cleans. Matt never hang cleaned well. He doesn't have the pop hang clean the way Austin does. He has to ride it down and come back.
A little, yeah.
But he'd probably go unbroken.
But I don't think he'll go unbroken, but I think he'll go 6'4" at Jay's speed and just run faster. Like, I think he can do what Jay did. And then the last round, go faster. That, like, I don't think he kills everybody, but I think he beats Jay how Jay beats Jeff, or second place. Or Medeiros gotten there in second place. I think the way Jay won, I think Matt beats Jay by the same amount. He does the same to Jay that Jay did to everybody else. That's how I think the event would go. If you're going to argue, Jay, you can. That's what I'm doing.
Big move
think
up.
he
Fraser
also-
back in the first.
He also moves so much better than everybody else on like Olympic movements in particular, like cycling, Olympic movements, cycling, squatting. I don't think he would have been as fatigued as some of the other athletes got on that.
Very, very true. I think his grip would be fatigued more than anything, which is why I don't think he would go unbroken. But his squat speed would be faster than Jay's.
Yeah.
And I think Jay's clean part would be faster than Matt's. I really think they kind of balance out. If it's from a hang, Matt doesn't move as well as the guys who can pop. It's just faster to pop it. He never could do that. I can't do that either. It's hard to practice something like that with a certain weight. You get heavy enough, it's hard to do. Austin can do it with 385.
Just insane.
And you know, but Guy wouldn't do that either till the last round. So it is what it is. I think they balance out more than people think on the weights. I think Matt would end up running faster in this event.
Here you go, John. Terrible Tessa. Comparatively, there is no comparison to the athlete of 2020 to the athletes of today.
I'm not comparing the athletes to 2020. I'm comparing the athletes of
The
today to
athlete
Matt
of
Fraser in 2020.
Yeah. She's saying that there's no comparison. They're all
You don't
Comparatively.
you don't see me saying his placement in these events. I'm saying his placement versus guys who beat them in 2024, 2025, 2023. Like, these are the events I can one for one that Matt beat back then in a similar event.
Tessa, comparatively, some could say it is possible.
In other ways, I'm just using straight data. I tried my hardest to use, this is how fast Matt went. This is how these guys are going. This
Right.
test is similar.
Just
What I tried to do.
Just
with
wait
most.
till you get to some of the later events.
Sure.
The handstand sprint, Tyler.
Third.
Dude.
What is going on?
He's all right. It's amazing. guys, he
doesn't know this.
He has not seen this. All right. Mat Fraser in handstand walk events has always been dominant. They're doing harder stuff now, but he could do a ring to a handstand, which was the hardest one. He could do that in 2020, and he did that just showing off. Like, he wouldn't have a problem with that. They did Aeneas, which was 2019. 2018, sorry. Aeneas was 2018. The handstand walk sprint before that one ended on parallel walking, and he did it on the first try. So a parallel to handstand, like, Matt would be fine. So I don't think he runs into trouble on that. His handstand walk placements were second, third, first. I actually think in these specialty events, the guys were better back then because the specialists could make the games.
Yep.
Right?
You had the specialists
You're too fit now. You're too fit now, right? So the guy who's a Dakota Rager can make the games.
Cody
Sam
Anderson's.
Dancer can make the games. Cody Anderson, Alex Smith, like Zeke Grove, like guys who cannot make the games now
Shout out Zeke.
are literally professional gymnasts that can make the games. And you can't do that in today's games. CrossFit events, 100% agree. They're so much fitter now. You can't even, they're so much fitter. Ridiculous. Like a Becca Voigt women type fitter now than they were back then.
For sure.
But these
Hall of
single
Fame
modality
Becca
events,
Hall of Fame Vickaboy.
I think they were actually better back then. You got guys like freaking Ethan Helbig, who's this just 6'4" hockey player on a marathon row. Lucas Hogberg would destroy these guys in a ruck run right now. These guys aren't in the games now because people are too fit.
And that's a
Joshua
shame.
Wittstrip. Y'all don't even know about him. He's
I
just a
forgot.
tall, lanky
That's
German
a
fella.
name I ain't heard
Like,
in a minute.
these guys don't make the games now. They did back then.
He made it
All right.
also because it was 2019. We're going to the Hopper 2026. What do you think, Tyler?
Hopper 2026.
Get some toes to bar. You got some snatches.
First.
There it is.
That is correct, Tyler. Now, listen, Colton won this workout. If Colton beat Jay by considerably, like 30 seconds, I would think I would give it to Colton. But since he barely beat Jay, I think Matt wins this workout. It's a range of motion workout. We argued about this for hours, and I told you how the workout would go, right? A range of motion workout. Matt's going to do the toes to bar slightly slower than Colton. Colton will be the first one off the toes to bar, but Matt will cycle the barbell faster than, like Jay was making ground up on barbell cycling on Colton until the squat snatches, and then he couldn't, right? And then it ended up balancing out. Matt would be the best of
Fraser's
two
not
worlds.
going to lose that. Yeah.
He would be the best of two worlds. He'd have Jay cycling on the hang power, and then he would have Colton cycling on the squat, and he would have towed the bar about the same speed as Jay. This ends up winning the event.
It's starting to get out of hand. We got 71-point lead by Fraser. It's
He's got to take a fall somewhere here
Friday
soon.
night. All right, going into Saturday.
2 days,
5.
which is reminiscent of a normal CrossFit Games. Matt is in the lead, and it's starting to grow. It's by 40 points, but it's still very close. But over 2 days,
How fast is he though on a 500 run?
Second.
really close, Tyler. You got really close. Only missed
Terrible
it by
test. So I think Helbig was hot.
only missed it by 24 spots. Matt gets 26th in the 500-meter run. Why? He's never been a good sprinter, okay? If you want to use 2026, which is what everybody likes to look at.
2016?
Yeah, 2016. Thank you.
yeah.
2016, the sprint. That was a triage of it was 3 events. They did back to back to back. He recovered better than everybody. They did a handstand walk, 300-foot handstand walk first. He won. And then he just had more time, and he's the fittest man in the world. So, and then you did a zigzag sprint. Now, he did work on his sprinting. He did improve. It was great, but it was so many things had to come into place perfectly for us to get the moment that we got. It's probably my favorite moment of all of CrossFit. What can't Fraser do is an amazing line. I think it's better than push-pull in 2014. My favorite moment. There is a reason that it happened. And you're going to be like, but he got second. How did he do in the sprint events after that year? Tell me how.
I don't know how.
The 2019 sprint is probably the best representation where they had the cut line, they had the zigzags, and people stepped on the line,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He was 15th place out of 20 guys. So bottom fourth. Only 5 guys he beat. 2 of those guys he beat because they got a penalty. So
Nailed it.
just speed. He's 17th fastest out of 20 guys. This is a straight sprint. There is nothing that can save him. He's 5'6" and he's 200 pounds. He gets 26th place.
I'm not going to buy 26, but I didn't buy your argument like at all at first, and then you talked me into it. So I would go as low as like 18th or 20th.
Can I tell you how I arrived at 2026 or 26?
Yeah.
So if you look at the leaderboard, there are gaps. Colton's 133, and then 5 seconds is 128, and then 5 seconds is 123, Victor Hoffer. And then from there, it's 122, 122. That's 26th place, 122. There's a little group of slow guys at 122, 123. And then there's a 2-second gap to 120. And then there is about 5 guys at 120, 5 guys at 118, 10 guys at 117. And then the fastest was 113. So everybody's like all together by seconds. And then there's tiers of slow people. I said that he was the fastest one of the tiers of slow people, or the tiers of not slow people. So 122 was the tier where that started. 120 was the jump. I said he gets 120.5. And that would have been 26th place. That's how I got at that number, just looking at the tiers of runners. So that's how the 26th place came about. It wasn't like he's slow, he gets 26th. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Totally makes sense. Also, fun fact, the zigzag sprint is when Rich Froning blocked me for a few years. Always a good story.
We're all good now, though.
We are good now. We're good friends. Fraser 800. Sprague caught up though. 751. Crouch 740, and
God.
Mr. Pepper down there in fourth place 703.
It shows you how consistent you have to be to even approach Matt. He gets a 26th place. You know how many points he got for that?
How many?
It's like 6,
8.
8.
8 points.
But it was a 50-point event, so it's not really fair. Triple Pig.
Triple Pig. Pig. What else was in that
Bar
workout?
muscle.
It's the triple unders of the workout. It's a lot of bar muscle ups, triple unders, and then the wall ball GHDs.
The pig was very important.
Unimportant.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, I got you.
6th.
All right, you're losing your touch. I think Matt gets second in this.
This one's weird. The triple unders, we didn't do those when he was around.
We did
You
it,
do
but
it.
there is a video of him doing 30 triple unders in a row. And if he knows triple unders are coming, which they knew that it was coming, I think he would be filthy at triple unders. I think he would be at least as good as Dallin Pepper
Here
at
it
triple
comes.
unders. Well, like listen, Dallin and Vellner and James all went unbroken for the most part. Dallin and James both tripped once or twice. I put Vellner or Fraser in their category of triple unders solely from the video that I saw of him doing 30 triple unders in a row in 2018. If you know triple unders are coming, I'm going to bank that he's pretty good. Every double under workout he's ever done, he was the best one. You think of that heavy double under workout where Noah Olson was second and he was split snatching when you're not supposed to be split snatching, and he got away with it because the judge just let him get away with it. That workout had 500 heavy double unders in it. Same workout where he failed the pegboard all the way at the top. Noah Olson, not Matt. But 500 heavy double unders in it. Matt went unbroken on all of them. So I think he would be one of the best triple under guys. Vellner has never lost a muscle up pig combo workout ever. For some reason, every workout that has a pig has muscle ups in it. Not every, but most of them do. And Vellner is always filthy at them. Vellner won this workout by like 30 seconds. Dallin was next, and then there was a 30-second gap, right? I put Fraser easily with Dallin, and then I think Fraser just bar muscle ups faster than Dallin. That's how I got to second.
Hard to argue. I'll take it. Fraser still in the lead. Sprague in second, Crouch. Pepper makes his little comeback here. And we're going to the 2020 snatch speed ladder.
This you just need to know who did what.
Yeah, how fast did
Literally
Fraser
just
go
took
compared to everybody?
Literally just took the straight time. This is the best event ever.
1. First.
Not even close.
No, not close. No, this
Really?
is where they've got the athletes today are just better than they were back then. Now, Matt
He would never have beaten Gee. Like that's for
ever
sure.
not close.
Oh, yeah.
Not close. And I don't think he gets second either. Well, obviously, because I said he got 7.
7.
But if you watch the speed snatch triplet, he goes at it like about as fast as he's going to go at it. He bum rushes the first 2, walks to the third one, misses the third one. He misses the third snatch, resets, really quick reset, and then makes it. So you can't tell me he would have went faster. He missed. He literally missed. So I
How did he miss, though?
He missed it in front. He just went too fast. It was just he caught it in front and wasn't able to snatch it. It hit and then went down. He just didn't catch it very good. It wasn't like he ran it out or anything. I think, and he did the first 2 really fast and then walked to the third one. I think obviously if he walks slower and takes a chalk break, he hits that one and maybe has a faster time. But what I'm saying is he's going to be racing these guys because they're faster, right? He was ahead of Quant and Jeff Adler easily. He didn't need to race them, but he went as fast as he could. Why he missed it? Because he was going as fast as he could. So he's in the same race. I really think you can use a 1-for-1 here. He failed it. He hit it. It's a 7th place time.
Okay.
Keeps going. Keeps pulling away. All right. Echo thruster.
How heavy did it go? Or how heavy was it?
Not very, like 165. But it It was like 21 at 135, 125, 145, 165 maybe.
Third.
Close.
I'm honing back in here.
Yeah, close. He was fourth. So Dallin was first, James was second, Jason was third.
I can't give him a top spot because
That makes me think, oh, the big guy's got an advantage in this workout.
Yeah.
Now, I love this workout. Colton was fourth, Austin was fifth, Jay was sixth. So it is a good mix. But if all the big guys finish 1, 2, 3, and then all the best small guys finish 4, 5, 6, I kind of feel safe at putting
Who's good
Fraser
at both?
as
Who's
the best
good,
of
good
the
at
small
thrusters?
guys. I feel good about that, right? So that's why he's fourth. It may be like I know Colton went unbroken on the last thrusters, but Dallin was the only one who went unbroken that meant anything. They were ahead by so much. We didn't even see the race between Colton and Austin and Jay, right?
Yeah.
So I put Fraser fourth, even if he goes unbroken. I know Colton did. I think Matt beats Colton, and then that's it. Maybe Colton even beats Matt.
I think Colton's faster on the bike, honestly.
I don't think so. Matt won stuff like
that's what I mean. Matt was faster on the bike.
Oh,
yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah. And the only reason and Colton is not bad at the bike. He's good at the bike. But for the reason why I'll say that is Matt won stuff like the Cyclone and at Rogue, the Cyclone event, where it's a 40 cal bike, a 200-meter sandbag carry, and then a 40 cal bike.
He was good.
He won that event. That's an event where Colton gets trashed just because of his size.
That's like
right?
2019.
Matt won that event. No, I know, but just like
guys were good at the bike back then too.
You still got your gargantuans.
Yeah.
People still did 50 cals in 50 seconds.
You had Tim Paulson. I don't know if he was there at that.
I don't know if that's the guy I would use, but Jason Kalipa was very, very good. I think he got second in that event.
Paulson was one of the best guys on the bike.
Cole Sager, he is. What place did he come in that event?
Short distances, but yeah.
Show me the bike event that he wins. No, there's one clip of him sprinting at the very end. That's why you think that matters. No offense to Tim Paulson. He probably is good at the bike, but it's not.
George Sanchez was really good too.
It's not like what you think. The Cole Sager was ahead of Matt going into the last 40 cows in that event. Matt gets on the bike, looks at Cole's bike, and then just says,
"See ya."
and then it was a wrap. And then he slowed down and it was fine. But
yeah. All right, jump, pull, yoke. This is the second part of the 2-part workout.
God, my memory is crazy bad. I can't remember this workout. Jump, pull, yoke.
It was the burpee, or not the burpees, but the line box jump overs, shuttle box jump overs. Pull the.
Was I driving back for this one? That's
Saturday
why I
night?
can't remember.
Saturday
Nope.
night.
It's just I'm delirious.
This was we were at the end of a 9-hour day, so
yeah.
At 20 shuttle box jumps, you had the shuttle box jumps where you had to go past the line.
I
actually think that helps him. And then the seated sled pull, and then the yoke carry. The yoke carry was ascending weight. You put the weights on
in a waist. He was really fast at changing weights, if that matters.
I'm gonna give him 7th.
Okay, he was 4th, and I don't have a good workout for this.
Yeah, this is weird.
My reasoning for this: 1, 2, and 3, all over 6 foot. All the guys you're thinking about, not Dallin, or Dallin would have been in the race at the end. The other 3. 4th was Austin. So I just said Fraser, and then I think this was the back-to-back event. So it's how good can you recover?
Mm-hmm.
That plays a big role here. Austin's always had the fitness. It's here that he didn't have, right? So his recovery is still there. You know what I'm saying? I just think Matt is the best and recovers the best out of all the shorties. That's where I'm giving that. I don't have a good workout for that. That's the only reason why I say that.
Yeah, that him being smaller, the yoke and the pull, I was kind of thinking that's not going to work out the best for him.
If this was the first event, I actually think 7th is more apt. I think of the 100% event where he does 40-inch box jumps and then 20 D-ball cleans. Brent Fikowski won that event, if you remember correctly. Travis Mayer has the greatest rebounding box jumps of all time. If you go watch that, Fikowski hawks him in that workout. Anyway, I since it's the second event, and Austin was fourth, that's my only reason I'm giving him fourth. If it was a standalone, I think more like 7th to 9th.
So I was right.
Going into Sunday, Fraser, easy lead, but we have the machine workout.
Eighth.
Really good, Tyler. Not as good as you have been, but it's still, we're on the right
Sorry,
track.
one off. My bad.
Yeah. So
I'm always high, and
Yeah.
you know, like I'm never underestimating him.
this is the difference that I think people will start to forget about Mat Fraser. Because Mat Fraser, I think they're going to see the stuff that Austin's really good at and the stuff that Colton is really good at. And this is the type of stuff that I think they're going to forget. In the 1K row, we already went over this, Matt was 8th, probably the best 5'6" rower of all time. In the marathon row, set up even more against him. You can never row longer than you can, but we're never going to row longer than this, right? If big guys are going to beat you, it's going to be in the marathon row, right? Guess where he came?
Fifth.
Oh, okay. 11th. He came 11th, Tyler. It's only so much one man can do.
It was on a 40 though, so it's different.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
That
like fifth
equates.
out of
to
But
fifth.
so,
yeah.
and listen, Matt competed back when Dave knew how to program, and the tests were very well balanced. 2026 was great. Okay, so don't take that aside. No, truly, I thought I enjoyed 2026 games programming. I thought it was just fine, but it's been rough up to that.
2024 was dog shit though.
I know. Tyler said it. I didn't say it. Ban him. We have very limited info to go off of as far as like this event in particular. But Fraser routinely finished behind all of the big guys. He was the best after the big guys. If it was just a machine-oriented workout. Ty Jenkins was 5th in this event, which kind of surprised me. He had a faster ski split than he did row split, was one of the only people that did that, a faster ski split than row split. He's an elite swimmer. That's what I'm chalking that up to. And I was tempted to say that Fraser would be around there, but since it was a really long distance, I like doing the middle of 8th in the 1K row, 11th in the marathon row. So I'm going to put him 9th, and that's where I got this.
Okay. He's still holding the lead, not as big, but Sprague is trying to make
I mean, 36 points going into with 2 events left. 36 points. It's not
over.
If we didn't know the last 2 events, it wouldn't be over.
But we do.
My brain completely derailed. I got to go off for a second. Dude, Castro's such a pussy.
Well, we'll see you in 2028.
Dude, this will be a joke for forever that the 2024 games is dog shit. And it's because of him. Like, are you going to cry about it because John said it one time? I'm never going to stop saying it was dog shit now.
And you didn't even get to see the sledgehammer.
Sorry. I've been watching too much Shane Gillis, I think.
You know what's funny though, Tyler, is it's not like you're the only one, brother. Like a lot of people have said this.
Join us all in the chorus of the 2024 games was dog shit. Let's all sing it together. He can't ban us all.
It was the cardio games. Minus the sledgehammer. It would have evened it out.
I feel like I talk about it enough that I don't want to dive in.
Sorry. I don't know why that just hit me the way it did.
Dave has 2 daddies, and one's named Bruce and the other name is Sevon, but he thinks Sevon's his son and he's misplaced.
It's all right, Dave. Give me a call. We can talk about it. I know you'll see this. Jenny, send this to him.
I'm done. Roll to support.
Yeah, go ahead, Tyler.
Tyler, how many loop-de-loos would he do?
The way you put that.
Who won? It was
Bailey Martin won. Ty Jenkins was second.
third.
Bang. Nice job, Tyler. Now, also a tough one to call. We
It's
don't
only 50
know.
points. It's only 50 points.
Yeah, it's
so
only
not a big
50
deal.
points. Thank you, Spin. It's not going to affect the ton. We don't know. It's impossible to say, I know he'll do this. He was always really good when they brought new gymnastics stuff out. I was tempted to say that he would win. And I've talked to somebody who, a games competitor back then, that said that we did those, like I've done those and I saw him do those. And like, this is where we would have came here. Like should they be working on it? Like knew it was coming up. They could do it back then and they were good at it back then, just clowning around, good at it. I do think it's a thing that you kind of just, oh yeah, I'm good at that. Like, it's kind of a party trick. I'm fine for party tricks being at the games. But that is what it is a little bit, right? You either got it or you don't. I'm taking the word of this. Well, he said this after I came out with this. So, but it confirmed for me what I thought. I was tempted to say Matt would win. It wouldn't surprise me if he would win, but I can't say he would win if we have nothing to go off of. So third is where I'm going to put him. There was a gap after the first two. Bailey was one, Ty was one down from him, and then there were two down to third. So that's why I said he was third, and I feel okay about it.
That starts to solidify his lead. It's getting really tough.
There's still a chance
for Sprague. Yeah, but we got Fibonacci final.
And we know exactly. I mean, this is the same event. We can go event for event here.
Fibonacci final.
I have no idea where he got in this.
Man, it's you got to really train. You're gonna have to think really hard about it.
Dig deep for how he's gonna do.
Yeah, probably analyze the workout and really go by bit by bit.
What are all the pieces again?
It is parallel handstand push-ups, really heavy kettlebell deadlifts, and then a 90-foot 53-pound kettlebell lunges.
Overhead walking lunges. Tyler's
First.
favorite. Yeah, it's an easy one. His time was better than everybody by a mile.
Basically, as soon as you said the deficit handstand push-ups, I was like, yeah, he's first.
Yeah, no, and listen, and nobody was close. Like Guy wins this workout, and I want to say he's like 20 seconds back from Matt. Right, Spin? Here, I'll
at least.
Yeah, 5:15 or 5:16 was Guy. So 20 over 20 seconds, 22 seconds back from Matt. And then second place was 7 seconds back from that. And then there's a 25-second jump to third place. Matt was just head over heels better than everybody at a workout like this. So brings your total to
1,362 points. It's a solid 80. Was that 84 points ahead?
Mm-hmm. So Mat Fraser would win the 2026 CrossFit Games by 84 points.
Peak Mat Fraser.
Peak Mat Fraser. We have gotten better. Just so everybody knows, we have gotten better. This was a 200-point Mat Fraser in 2018, 2019, 2020. Mat Fraser wins by 200-plus points.
With 20 events.
And, I mean,
Like,
probably,
he
probably win more.
Think if Fraser had done this exact same programming in 2019 or 2018.
Yeah, I mean, it's all single modality.
He'd win by like 400 points.
I think it's a bad games for him.
Dude, I don't think.
Look at every
Sprague,
single modality event that we did.
I don't think Sprague getting second to the fittest man of all time is underestimating.
And listen, he has the closest point gap to Mat Fraser
Of all time.
ever. In the games that Matt has won, this would be the closest that anybody has been to Matt. Really, all the way to Jay. All the way to Jay. Because he won by 200 points in 2016. He broke it in 2017. 2018, I think it was maybe there was 1 year where it was only like 170. But then in 2019, if you want to count that, you can. It was a little, I think the scoring's a little, if you want to count 2019, then that's the closest one.
Calm down, Grant. Calm down.
Anyway, it really does show how much we have improved, because for 5 years, it's 200 points. In 2020, it's 200 points. In 2026, it's 84 points. But everybody should know that we aren't there yet. And when I say everybody,
We're within striking distance, boys. Good work.
Especially one man should know what the capabilities are of people and not disrespect the literal best person to ever do your sport ever. If you want to say Tia, you can say Tia. But I think Matt was the fittest person that's ever walked the earth, ever. Tia's got more accomplishments. You want to say she's the best, that's fine. And you
That's what I'm
routinely.
saying.
Well, Matt could have kept. If Matt kept going, I think he would have been.
I do two
That's the
spin.
exact same
I do
thing
two
as
spin.
Tia.
But that's how I feel
Well,
about
if
Becca
a
Voigt, and y'all
frog
argue
had
Becca Voigt.
wings.
Y'all argue Becca Voigt. That's what I say about her, and you argue that. So I'm not going to use that argument.
Matt McLeod could have been top 10 for the next 8 years, but he
No,
could have.
No, he couldn't. No, he couldn't.
Could have, dude.
I respect Tia. I'm not going to say
Chad
like,
McKay.
It's my opinion, but I do believe it deeply that Mat Fraser is the fittest thing that we ever seen. And in 26 years later, after his retirement, we're 84 points to that fitness. We have grown a lot. He was Leonardo da Vinci. So, yeah. And the whole on the Tia thing, the one thing I will say about Tia, who was waiting on who in 2020? Look it up.
It's not fair. All right.
He's a gentleman, John.
Moving on to your favorite section, blind rankings. Let's see.
R.I.P.
That's okay.
2 weeks ago we did movies. We did romantical movies 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
this
man.
week we're going back to movies.
Oh,
it's war movies.
Oh, yeah.
John.
We're gonna have a time.
It's gonna be terrible war movies.
Are they good
Terrible.
war movies? Do not pick
They are movies.
like World War Z.
What's the
Like-
one?
Like
What's the one where the Nazis are on the moon? That one's great.
World War Z is actually a really good movie, but like I wouldn't put it in the war movie category.
Iron Skies. That's what it is.
You gotta
It's
remember, I don't watch
amazing.
movies, so there's some things that I just don't.
Have
know.
you seen the movie Tiptoes?
Do you think I've seen the movie Tiptoes?
Dude, we should do a movie review of Tiptoes.
We should.
Matthew McConaughey is getting with this girl, and
Tiptoes.
this girl doesn't know anything about his family. He introduces her to his family. They're all little people. And and she goes, "You could have told me your family was little people." Or she says a bunch of midgets, and he goes, "Hey, they're little people." Right? Like there's just a lot of the whole thing is little people just doing stuff. But then they have a baby, and it's a little baby, and not like a NICU baby, like a little baby. And then he gets like Matthew McConaughey goes off and like punches a hole in the wall in the hospital, and then just leaves his wife with this little baby, and then his brother, who is a dwarf. His name is Rolf, by the way. That's his name. His brother ends up getting with her, and then they go raise the baby together. Matthew McConaughey's just off somewhere. We don't know where he's at.
Great story.
Sounds like a terrible movie.
You don't have to watch the movie now. I just told you the movie. But anyway, it'll take you for a ride. It's a weird.
Got Gary
All right,
Oldman in it.
We got some war movies. We'll see what I pick. But you guys got to do it. All right, first up. You ready? Tyler?
Let's do
Ready.
it. I'm excited.
Here we go.
Oh man, we might have one out the gate. One word. Freedom.
Braveheart.
Yes, sir. I mean, we could talk through it if you want to. This might be one. This is one, like if it's on the TV, I'm gonna watch it. I know we don't really scan channels anymore, but like if we did, like I'm gonna leave it on the Braveheart. My dad only had like 2 movies that he just let that happen with, and one of them was The Natural. One of mine is Braveheart.
What are you talking about, Grant?
Scotland is in war with England on literal, it's all war. This is my number one. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
It sounds like we started out with like last week's Titanic.
It
How'd that
depends if
work out
Tyler
for you
likes it.
guys?
Tyler hated the Titanic.
Well, I didn't hate the Titanic. It's just not a romance movie.
It's
We ended
romantic.
up with Brokeback being number one because of Tyler.
It's a great movie, John. I'm trying to think of
Ooh.
movies.
Grant just said Gladiator. Gladiators.
That's not a war movie.
Yeah, it's a slave movie more. The Matrix, kind of.
No. I want to put it at 2 for some reason, but I'll go with 1.
Okay, we have not done that. We don't do that.
That's it. There's like of any movie that could pop up if they were on, like, you know, you're scanning through channels and I had to choose, that one's gonna be like, I have to beat it. Like, it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be the pace setter. So yeah.
And there's some great war movies. We have. I don't think we've ever started at one.
I will never not watch it if it comes on.
It's so good, man. It's
Yeah.
so good.
All right. Let's see if you guys regret this. Next up.
Okay. I think we're going to get this with not a war movie because we just talked about it.
Gladiator.
Yeah. I
Not a
love
war movie.
Gladiator.
It's 5.
But it's more of like a slave. It's like a vindicated vengeance movie.
Starts with a war scene, but not
Yeah.
a war movie.
He's in the Coliseum. He's fighting for his life. He's fighting for freedom. He's fighting because his family died or
It's a
got killed.
war. It's a war.
You want to know why?
Who is the war with? He ends the war. He's the last.
He ends
he's
the war.
general.
You said he ends the war.
No,
It's
he's
war
the
movie.
no. In the beginning, he's the general. He's like, I don't want to
There you
fight
go.
anymore.
There you
And
go.
then, like, where's the war after that? There is no fighting after that, other than him in the Coliseum.
Well, then rank it 5.
I'm kind of with Tyler. You want
I
to go
didn't have to
5?
argue.
Gladiator on a movie by itself should be higher, but we are.
It's a great movie. But I'm not going to rank it 5 on a
this
war
gets
movie
posted.
list. Yeah,
We said it because it's not a war movie.
yeah.
Okay.
Black Hawk now.
Ugh.
Oh, I forgot I was supposed to give hints.
Good one.
Darker Than Gray.
Black.
There you go. What would you go off of from there?
Black Cauldron. Black
Bird?
Hawk Down.
There you go. We
Black
got
Hawk Down.
it. 4. There's so many good war movies, man, and like this one's fine, but that's what it is for me. It's just fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
4?
Yep.
Okay.
It's cool if you like it because it's what do they call that?
Prisoner
When
of
they-
War.
No, they take like something that really happened, a dramatization of a real life event.
Yeah, we got a million of those though. There's so many good ones.
Yeah, and
American
it's just like
Sniper is fantastic.
yeah.
All right.
I'd probably
Well,
put this above American Sniper. Black Hawk
got-
Down.
Really?
2 and 3 left.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Guys, classic. I just want to see if you get it from that.
Is it Mel Gibson?
I don't want to say it's a classic. Throw out a guess.
A classic war movie. Oh, is it
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jarhead?
Nah,
That's
no.
not classic.
Opening scene. The most memorable opening scene of probably any war movie.
You got to go with something else.
Okay. A beach.
Oh,
A boat. A lot of dead bodies.
is it what's a D-Day movie?
Okay.
Give me an actor.
I can't just say a name of an actor. Forrest Gump.
Oh, wait, what?
That's not the
an
movie.
actor.
Sorry, I guess Forrest Gump could be a war movie. That's not the movie. That's not the movie.
Oh, so we're in Vietnam?
No. Who plays Forrest Gump?
Tom Hanks.
All right.
Saving Private Ryan.
There you go. I knew if you got. I didn't. I knew just Tom Hanks. I didn't mean to say Forrest Gump, and I was like, oh shoot, that's War 2.
I was like, what?
This is 3 for me. Like it's good. It's good, but it's kind of like draws out a little bit.
3.
3.
Yep.
All right. Last one.
We're really putting our eggs in this one.
We've been pretty lockstep though, Tyler. I feel good about Braveheart right now because even if the next one's like great, we didn't really make a mistake.
Here it is.
I really like this one too. The other Braveheart. Just think about it.
Kingdom of Heaven.
No, I mean I get where your head's at, but like keep the same actor.
It's the American Braveheart.
Spin. I'm the one with the hints, please. I don't.
The Patriot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good 2. That's a good number 2.
I like our list. I think this is a good list.
There it is.
I think. What would you say if you knew all the things? Would you say this is your list?
Yep.
It is.
If you just ranked movies, would you move Gladiator up to?
Maybe 1. Gladiator's so good. I like the Vengeance better than the War, but there's Vengeance and Braveheart too. I like Vengeance movies more than War movies.
I like so. There's no Inglourious Basterds should have been on here. There's like a lot more.
No, there's a lot of movies that there should have been up here. Yeah.
Fury. I'll try to get off something that's not Brad Pitt centric.
American Sniper, I think, should have been on here. Zero Dark 30 is a good one.
What's the one with Martin Sheen?
Oh yeah, a Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket.
That's a great one. That's an old one. Platoon, I think, is Martin Sheen. Full Metal Jacket's the one that I think of when I think of old war movies. I like Patriot. Patriot and Braveheart are great.
How does that even make sense?
Would you put Gladiator above Braveheart?
No.
As a movie?
No.
I think I would. But they're fine. They're fine. They're very close together. Kingdom of Heaven, we can go not
Kingdom
just us.
of Heaven. Yeah.
Oh,
what's that one? Australia?
Dude, the freaking Ip Man. Ip Man movies are war movies.
I ain't never seen a single Ip Man.
Dude, you would love Ip Man. If you watched Bruce Lee back in the day, Ip Man's where it's at.
I'm trying to think. Other war movies are interesting, John.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. That's a war movie.
Alamo.
The Alamo. That was a good one.
Great war movie.
Yeah. World War Z.
World War Z. It kind of does count.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
It says war in the title. Star Wars. Great war movie.
Oh, Star Wars. That Mark Wahlberg one, Lone Survivor, I think. That's a good one.
It's okay.
All right, last up.
That's where we got Murph, man.
Tropic Thunder.
Murph is in.
That was on the.
Did you know that?
That was on the list.
Was it? Tropic Thunder? It kind of counts and kind of doesn't count because it's a fake war, but then they get in some real shit.
Remember the Titans? A War of Morals.
I've never seen Gettysburg. Whoops.
Ooh, 300. How did we not think about that?
Good one.
That's like a guy war movie, but yeah.
All right.
Moving on. Wadapalooza camp battle of the camps. Camps +1. No mayhem. We called it. Instead, you got the outcasts. We still don't know the teams. All we know is that 3 of the members from Brute. There it is. Jason Hopper, Emma Lawson, Dallin Pepper, and then 3 other Brute athletes. We don't know anything else there. And we know the very first workout, Rob O, or a workout, 4-time 30 clean and jerks, 300/200 pounds, 10-minute time cap. Team of 3 males, all males and all females. So it looks like it might be 2 scored workouts.
This is the heaviest clean we've ever seen for this many reps.
Has to be. But it's a team of 3, so it's only 10 each.
Yeah.
In 2017, they did that clean ladder all the way up to 350. They did clean ladder up to like 365, I think, in 21, 22.
But
But
volume wise,
not that many.
No.
yeah. This is kind of insane. It's cool.
I like it. I think they're gonna blow through this. I think it could have been a 5-minute cap.
Yeah, it's really going to express like it'll be a real statement to a lot of people. It's like, hey, you all are nowhere close to as good as these people. Like this one's real. It hits you in the face.
I don't feel like that, but I just think if it's a full team workout, I think it should be a two person.
2 would be cool.
For the
It wouldn't
10-minute
move as
time
fast.
cap. Yeah. But if you had like a guy and a girl, a 300-pound and 200-pound barbell, and then that's like each 4 lanes. So like it's just, you and your girl that you pick your 2 strongest woman, strongest man. And then that's the camp battle. Like I like that the best. I just think if it's a full team that's doing it, I don't think it gives that, Tyler, these people are so much better than, because if you do one clean and jerk at 300 and then 3 people go and then you go again, it's really like 5 people go if you go guys and girls. Like then it's 1 every 50 seconds.
It's just the Miami team. It's not all hands. So it's just 3 men do it and then 3 women do it. So it's 2. My guess it's 2 separate scores.
Is it 2 separate scores?
It's Miami team. So it's just a team of 3. They would say all hands if it was all of them.
I hate the little terminology of that. You got to memorize
it.
It's 1 every 30 seconds. It's not like just
1
you
every
by
30
yourself.
Seconds. You got to go faster than 1 every 30 seconds. Or are you saying like every 10
Per
seconds?
person. So it'd be 1 every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
If you take 1 every 10 seconds, that's 6 a minute. You're done with 30 in 5 minutes. I think
the thing I like about this though is it's going to be a race. Like you say that, like if it was only 2 people, like the strongest would obviously, like I think obviously the strongest would win, but I think by having 3 of them have to do it,
it's
and
not
rotate
clear.
through. Like I think Training Think Tank, if it's going to be Noah, Travis, and Chandler, like they're not going to hang with Jason, Dallin, and James in this.
Nope.
And if you put Justin and Austin, and I don't know who the third guy would be on the Outcasts, like Colton Unproven.
Oh, I guess he can't because he's unproven.
But you put Jay, Ricky, and
Ty.
Gee could be over on the Outcasts. I don't know. I think it will be closer through it. Like it'd be a close race to the end.
No,
if it's only 2, I think it would be. You'd start to see that separation. It wouldn't be as exciting. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, it will make for it will be a better race, and it will be a race. The 10-minute time cap, though, I think it's like we're just going to wait on everybody to finish it because they're going to be way under that 10-minute time cap.
That's fine.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's good. I don't want to see them get time capped.
What is
this format?
What is JR referencing here? Who's going to find a wall to kick if you know you know? Who did that?
Rob Orlando in his video.
Okay.
Yeah, if you scroll over, you see Rob Orlando, and this is him doing it. And, it takes him a minute, but I think he misses 100 and kicks the board.
Man, we did some goofy shit that back in the day, didn't we?
What time did he get?
I don't know.
I'm going to look this up. I might give it a crack and just put me side by side with Rob.
I used to throw fits like that all the time when I worked out.
You still do. You threw those dumbbells on the ground all the time.
That was just out of exhaustion. I used to do shit just like that all the time.
This is like when we used to like do stuff that nobody had ever done before.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we do this as often. 3307.
God.
All right, I might just try to do EMOM then, and just
Just beat him.
just an EMOM. It'd still be hard, guys. I maybe not. Like I think people like the fittest in the world destroy somebody like me in this because the fitness I think is more important than strength. I do think it would be interesting. It's going to be. It would be a fun race to see them all do it individually. Not for this, but that would be a cool YouTube video if I could just look. You know what I mean? And all 4 of them do it, or all the camps. For the sake of this, I think it's good, but it's. I think it'd be extremely hard.
Keeping it real CrossFit. Thank you, Grant. Tiptoes is one of the lowest rated movies in the history of filmmaking.
Yeah.
On IMDb, Rotten Tomatoes, and every other publication that exists.
It's a 22% on Rotten Tomatoes.
But it does bring me to like just watching Rob here. When's the last time we've seen somebody do something that's just like
Silly,
unheard of?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like outside the box, like, oh my God, we've never seen that before.
I don't know. I mean, we got really jacked up about this ultra thing. It's like, this is not one of ours. It's just like,
That's what I mean. Like within CrossFit,
it's that sort
Rob
of
did this
feel.
stuff all the time, though.
Yeah.
I know, but why hasn't anybody like we came out with Rudy came out with the King Kong, right? Like it was some work that was like, oh my God, who could like only 1 or 2 people could actually do this.
Yeah.
Robin, that nobody has done yet.
But I feel like we all stay in our box now.
People are too smart to do stupid things. That's the issue. Like we're smarter now, and people don't want to be dumb and waste a training session on this. You know what I mean? Like a lot of the stuff that he does, it's going to wreck you for a little bit. Like
It's a bummer.
Dallin
That
and
was-
James and Jason, and they're not wasting a training session on something like that. Jacob Hepner's a good one. Yeah, Hepner would do some crazy endurance, like
No, but I think
pulling stuff.
But it's like, I think what
The
Hepner does, it's like, how
Wadapalooza
can he be that
qualifier.
fit? How can he be that fit to do that? Like, how does he do those intervals or whatever it is, like over and over and over again? But like, we don't see anybody do, like Rob did this 300-pound Grace, was it 15, 20 years ago? And it's like, why hasn't anybody done the 350-pound Grace?
Oh, it's like the Iron Mile. that
Are you
Ben
saying
did.
why has nobody one up them?
Yeah, like why isn't like nobody does like something that's like, hey, watch this. I'm gonna go try to do this.
Because it tears you up, Spin. I feel like that's our job to do that stuff because we're not
I think
important.
that's what made
But it
CrossFit
was-
back then.
You want
cool.
important people to do this stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, it was the ethos of it. It's just like, can we survive? What
I
happens
think it's
if
like
you do
watch
a
this
workout
BA
like this?
thing that I'm about to do.
But everybody's so
Training
This is a good
cycle
one.
fit within.
50 pull-ups.
I guess I'm not communicating like that's impressive, but it's not something that it's not unheard of. I guess
He was the first one to do it.
I get it, but like, I don't know. There's something different to watching Rob Orlando do 300.
It's very
300-pound clean and
extreme.
jerks.
Yeah.
There's a survival
You want something
element
extreme.
to it.
Yeah.
I
Like-
think it's just how things hit you. Because I mean, I feel like Travis Mayer doing Karen Unbroken with a 30 is something crazy, but only CrossFitters would get it.
I mean, Ben Alderman did his Iron Mile thing, which is really cool. Like, and he's like years ago, he said he's done it a few times, and he's like, I just like, it's kind of silly, but I just wanted to see if I could do it and what it would feel like and all that stuff. And then like, I remember CrossFit football, they used to like, I think they did like a mile bear crawl.
Yeah, I mean, I just stand by
That
like,
one's not
people-
cool, but
people don't want to be hurt, and like this is a way to get hurt.
yeah,
It's
but
very-
everybody's so Matt Fraser-y now, where it's like, I
That's
don't
what
wanna
I'm
cut
saying.
My steak.
That's what
And
I'm
it's
saying.
just like, no, you need to like That was what's always been great
I'm
about
cold
Rich
at
too.
1,000 wall balls with 30. Like I really think it's just something that hits you.
The
Spin.
1,000 wall balls is probably one of the most recent ones. It didn't get a job, like a big deal made out of it though.
I mean,
No,
you doing
it didn't.
200, or you end up doing 195 ring muscle ups. Like nobody's done that. Has anybody done that?
Nobody's done. No, but
That's actually really crazy.
But I
now
think
that
they're
you-
just they don't want to get hurt. You know what I mean? Like literally an injury for doing something like that is the most dumb thing you could ever do. But then you don't ever do anything awesome.
right.
Unless you're, top 5 at the games, because then that's more awesome than anything you're doing. Really just making the
Sponsors
games.
would like it if you put like a can of rain back there and kicked it when you missed the lift. Like
Really just making the games is more awesome than any of that stuff.
but
But
how many
what you're
how many
saying,
views would if I'm Hopper and I do 350-pound Grace?
he can't.
Why not?
It would take 4 hours.
Then we know.
Yeah, then we know it takes him 4 hours.
There is like
There's a guy that did Stephen Wallace in St. Louis. His he did 275 Isabel. Stephen Wallace has done a lot of things like Rob Orlando. He's a semifinals athlete though, and like it's really hard for him to make semifinals. I think he got popped, but that aside, like he did do some crazy thing. I think he front squatted 500 pounds or something crazy. Like but workout wise, what you're talking about, he did a lot of Rob Orlando stuff. And it just didn't get, I think there's some legend, some aura to Rob Orlando and the stuff he did because nobody else was doing it at that time. And now you do something like that, then people are like, yeah, but this guy can also do it. Like he just doesn't. Right. I hear what you're saying, Spin.
Yeah.
People are not going to risk injury for something dumb. And I don't think it gets the clicks that you think. Like
there was an
we've
element.
done some stuff and it doesn't it gets some, it's not like a viral deal.
There was an element to it back then too, though, when Rob did like the 30 cleans, where it was like you didn't know really if people could do it, if it was smart, or people knew it was kind of dumb, but they had no idea how fast you could go or how fast you could train and do
It wasn't
it.
even how fast. It was like, could you even do it? Like,
Could you even do it?
Who could even do 300-pound clean and jerks at that
Right.
time? Like,
And
very,
like
very few people, if
weightlifting
anybody.
guys would
It's not
say
about how fast
you can't do
could
that.
do something, right? It's like, could you even do that?
Yeah. And weightlifting guys would be like, you can't do it. And then we would do it, and they'd be like, oh, I didn't even think it was possible to do. Like all kinds of stuff like that. And so, but that's kind of gone now. Like we kind of know what we're capable of. So when we see Rob, like see somebody like Rob do something like that now,
too.
we're like, yeah, okay. Like I'm never going to do that.
It would have to be so crazy that you can't do it because we know what crazy is.
Like, what weight would it need to be for Dallin Pepper to do a 33-minute Grace?
300. 315. Jeff could do 315 faster. Dallin 315, I bet it's close to the same. I don't think it's under 20 minutes.
You think it takes 33 minutes? Like,
I bet it's around there.
About
I
the
don't
same.
think it takes over. It's over 20 minutes for sure.
I think if that's the case, then I don't think that this 5-minute Grace is what is going to happen in Wadapalooza.
No, we are only doing 10 clean and jerks, Spin. If I did 10
Yeah,
clean
but
and
if you're
jerks,
saying
at
I have to
300,
do,
I can do 10 clean and jerks at 300 in under a minute.
but you're saying he's going to do
Like-
one every minute for 30.
For 10 reps, yeah, I think you can do that. 30 is completely different than that.
So you're saying he's really fast the first 10 and then slows down significantly?
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be smart to do that. His time would be slower if he did that. I think Dallin would just or every 50 seconds or try to time. He'd probably try to time out what 20 minutes is, and then he'll either hold on to it or not. If he tries to go really fast and then slows down, Guy would be the ideal guy because Guy could do 10 clean and jerks faster than everybody, right? But what would 30 look like? And he will tire out. He's literally the extreme of it, right?
Yeah.
He would be your ideal guy. And I still think, I mean, Jeff is probably the best guy because Jeff's always been the best.
So what you're saying is he could probably do 3:45. He could probably do 3:45 in 35 minutes.
No.
Only one way to find out.
Because you also got to think the second you squat,
It's over.
it's a wrap. That's why Jeff is the best one. Because he's got the most power, like his power clean cycling, power.
Well, all I'm going to say is I'm going to miss these types of days where people actually do something that's like just insane.
I think people do sometimes. It just doesn't hit you the same. But
It doesn't.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, John's muscle ups are kind of like a thing to that, like 200 ring muscle ups, and then he gets to 193. No one's tried that. I don't think anybody's tried that.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
It's kind of crazy to think that you just went out into waters.
And what happened? I did hurt myself.
Ever done. No one's ever even gotten close to doing that.
They can. They don't want to.
But yeah, it is like CrossFit also made a big deal. I was thinking about King Kong while you guys were talking about this. And there's that video with like Rich and Khalifa, I think. And
Josh Everett's King Kong has more views than all of them.
BDM knows.
No, it would be cool. They're not going to.
But the
you want to make CrossFit cool again, start doing that stuff.
Start doing stupid shit. But CrossFit made a big deal out of that King Kong video. And it's like they don't really do that anymore. They had what was the leading up to the games, like Trista and then Lucy McGonigal with all the terrible.
They did all the different
guys,
but they did regular workouts.
You know what we have to do.
Yeah.
I can do it, dude.
Can we do a 96-hour stream spin?
I think Jeanette would kill me.
Are you trying to be in on it, or do you want to like moderate it?
I would rather do it than sit here and watch you guys do it for 96 hours.
No, what we do. You'd be in and out. I was thinking we just get a host of people that come in.
Do all three of us go at the same time, or do we go once every 20 minutes?
It's a challenge.
No, it's a challenge.
Who's going to win?
Yeah. And then
you can go any time during the
first person that gives up, like, get your sleep. But like then
you got to commentate.
Like you got to guide the thing. I just thought like you could line up a whole bunch of people and like we'd have
it
links lined out.
I'm sure Dallin would jump in there and commentate. And
honestly, you could do it while you bike.
Yeah.
You don't have to bike fast. The tank tolerance is going to be the deal. That's going to be the deal. I think y'all's tanks are going to get worn out before the sleep hits.
I can see me now. I would get bored of doing it at the house, and I'd be like, I'm going to go do it at the gym.
Oh, I think 100% I'd be doing that stuff. I'm going to go to McDonald's and bike outside.
But you'd have to bike and then drive to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And knowing my lollygagging ass would be like, let me stop at the gas station for like 5 seconds.
Get yourself a rock star.
And like you guys are just watching, and it's just like I don't show up at the hour mark.
Yeah. Or you have to go sprint 4 miles in 8 minutes.
Okay, question for you guys. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but I got a bronchitis pneumonia combo thing I've been dealing with for the last month.
Combo deal.
I went to the doctor today. Got a lot of stuff. Do you want to train for this at all, or do you just want to raw dog and go?
No, we need to get some.
I ain't training for this shit.
Then you don't. I think it needs to be. We have to have. First of all, you have to have 4 days. So
I don't think we're gonna need 4 days spent. I really, really don't. I don't think
we'll have to do it on a holiday weekend.
I think this is like a holiday break type deal.
Okay.
Dude, I need 4 days. I might need 5.
It's maybe 6.
Probably 6. A week of every hour on the hour.
That's right. You just did it. You do sleep 30 minutes. They couldn't even sleep more than like 15 at a time, John.
You gonna shower?
Why would you do that?
You sleep in your sweat.
Yeah, eventually it's just you're gonna feel gross. You're gonna need a shower.
You could do that.
It could get weird.
I'm gonna have
that long of a show could get really weird.
I'm gonna have Leslie just get like a mattress just to be in here with me, and then we'll throw this mattress out like after. And like I'll be in my stream just sleeping. You know what I mean? Because we got to put the stream out forever, right? Because the stream's going to be the clock.
Yeah.
Guys, I would not like as sucky as that stream would be at points where it's just like us sitting there. There's going to be some shit come out in there that would never come out anywhere else. We'd get in the middle of it and just start talking about wild business. Number one, because we're bored. Number two, because we're sleep deprived. So we'd just be blabbing. That would make me the most nervous. Because now I get like that, anything will come out.
Well, there you go. All right. That's it. We made a show.
We're going to have like 10 viewers at times, and then we'll have 1,000 viewers at times.
Hey, happy
Yeah, but times
170.
96, it's going to be 94 hours. It's going to be amazing.
Can we put that on YouTube? Are we allowed to have a 94-hour stream on
Yeah,
YouTube?
it just won't
We can do
save.
anything.
It'll just like go. It just goes away. It doesn't save. I don't think if it's that long.
When does it do? So you can't find this race ever?
I don't think so.
We just do
Unless they saved it.
94 individual 1 hour streams.
We need to have like a donation like time. Like there's 2 minutes to donate every hour. We don't accept donations if they're not within that 2 minutes.
I think we had to accept donations the entire time.
And then if we
Good idea.
if you donate before the donation period, it will go to charity.
Something like that.
And we can pick a charity. Well, Tyler's favorite one, the erectile dysfunction charity he was telling us about.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.